scared.
All right, we are live. Oh, this is one.
This is gonna be tough, man.
One Piece University is here. How y'all doing, chat? Who we got in here? Aaron, what's good? ODB. Oh man, it's a lot of sadness in this. I don't even want to, you know what I'm saying, hop into that.
I mean, how do we address this, man? Like, what do we do?
Oh, whoa, what's going on here? Oh, I got it playing in the background. My bad, y'all. But yeah, man. As you can tell from the title, for everybody who's here, all 11 of y'all early, appreciate y'all for tapping in. Mike, Caleb, this is our last stream of OPU as we know it. Boys, how y'all feeling? Prince, Preach, Zane, JJ, what's good, man? Anthony's crew, hey, Green Bull gang for life. Even if OPU is done, GB gang is forever, you feel me? 18 views already, it's crazy. But yeah, boys, how we doing, man?
Gang, that's what we do. GB gang, wow.
Oh, yeah, Green Bull, yeah.
GBG, all right.
Well, as we get to 20, we'll talk more about the circumstances. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18 though. You feel me? You damn know. Dank Cookies, Leanne, ODB once again, Bobby, Vex.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all for tapping in early.
Pulling up to their last stream, bro.
It's crazy.
Appreciate
Cosmos. All right, boys. Y'all ready?
Should we just explain?
All right. Who's gonna take the mantle? Y'all want me to do it or what's up?
I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess you can since you're the host and all.
Garbage Bull Gang is a weird set. Are you serious? Just because of that, you just ruined the whole mood, man.
I'm about to tell you, like, Ruby, like, read the room, bro. Read the room.
You must not believe us. So.
Like, it's crazy.
All right. Let me put it on screen, man. Mid 20. As you can see from reading the screen right now, I didn't put I didn't get to do the Naruto thing, Prince. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to get up there though.
It's cool.
One Piece University will be moving to Marshall D. Preach's channel starting October 12th, 2023, which is next Thursday. I want y'all to take that and listen to that. Thursday, which means we will be streaming on Thursdays instead of Fridays.
We got your last
yeah, y'all was sad as shit. Oh my god. I would be too though.
That boy Bobby was he didn't
Did
fall
Crow
for
have
it.
another baby? What? What does that have to do with the stream?
What?
Why? Where did you get that from?
Like, I'm sorry. I guess you got it. Anyway, yeah, man. We'll be on Preacher's channel starting next Thursday. Every day, same time, if I'm not mistaken. If any details wind up getting mixed around, well, we got to change the time. Or my bad, Vex. But if any details wind up coming up where we got to switch the time, we'll be sure to let you guys know. But yeah, I don't know how y'all ain't see this on Preacher's channel, but apparently.
Yeah, I mean, the announcement was out, and I was like, okay, people be expecting it, and then no one just knew. So I was like, okay, we can play with this.
Now, with that being said, do not unsubscribe to OPU. We will still be streaming, but it'll be a lot more casual and fun. Prince and I will be over here playing games, FIFA a lot. Well, I'm sorry, EAFC. My apologies. Yeah, we're definitely going to be on here. Maybe some live reactions because I'm going to start reading spoilers sooner or later. Maybe. I doubt it, but I say that a lot. And just a lot more stuff. But as far as the official OPU stream, every Thursday at 8:30 Eastern Time on Marshall D. Preacher's channel. So if you're not subscribed to him, go and subscribe.
Notification.
I mean, it's probably crazy because like half the OPU fan base subscribe to this man. But if you haven't heard of him, please go ahead and subscribe.
Yes,
but it's
sir.
not like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And this is a great time, man.
So, we just at a point where, we just looking to, try different ways of growth. We love what we got on OPU. We love our core audience. We expect to see certain people out here every week, and we expect to see y'all when we move over there as well. But, we got the 1K over here, we got the 50K over there. I mean, you know, the math is mathing, you know.
Men lie, women not lie, numbers don't. You feel me?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
So we
another
just trying to
main.
have-
Oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
Thursdays
I was
just
saying,
work
you know,
better for us.
we were just trying to have an opportunity where, you know, we be able to reach a little bit more people, be able to get, you know, our words and our opinions out, and just be able to touch on a lot. You know, we want to be able to have different guests on, and, you know, when you got the numbers to back it up, that just makes other people just a little bit more willing to jump in. I'm not saying anybody in particular, because, you know, we done had a lot of great guests on our show already, and I'm pretty sure a lot of them will be coming back, but we just trying to, you know, get ourselves to a point where we could just do more things and just have more people hear us. So the move to preach is just, you know, pretty elementary, honestly.
Also,
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, oh my bad, Prince.
Oh,
Go ahead. Bro.
I was just gonna say, like, one of the main reasons why we also moving is because, like, YouTube has been hoeing us for a long ass time. So
Boy.
although it should be figured out soon enough, and we might get some things done with this channel, including all the different plans and stuff we have in terms of casual streams, possible clips, even once we move over to Preach's channel. But logistics wise, it made so much more sense if we were to just move to Preach's channel and just have OPU there. But we also don't plan on just abandoning this channel. We're still going to have a bunch of content here. So it's kind of just a mix and match of both, if you will.
Yeah, and Juan Martinez made a good point about beating the Friday chill. I mean, we'll still be here though. You know what I'm saying? Me and Prince will get it popping for sure every
Yep.
Friday, but it's a lot more casual, you know, and it's gonna be, you know, a time. So don't unsubscribe. I stress that the most. Do not
So-
unsubscribe.
But let me add this in. We haven't talked about this privately, but I just figure it'd be a good conversation. If we still doing streams on OPU, but, you know, we're trying to do our main streams on Preach, in regard to OPU, I think it would be a good opportunity because we got so many loyal people in here. I want to have some of them on the streams when we doing these casual streams because, you know, we got our 4 opinions, but I want to hear what Vex got to say. I want to hear what Akuma got to say. I want to talk to my peoples, so I feel like that would be a good opportunity in which we could get people that, you know, rock with us regularly. They could come on here and, you know, we could pop off with some of our favorites, you know?
Exactly. But we need Anthony on here because I can't be the only green boy guy. You feel me? It just doesn't work. So
Come on now. I'm not a Green Bull guy like you are.
I respect Green Bull, bro.
I'm about to say.
I respect
No.
Green Bull.
We respect him, but
guess.
if
No,
you
no,
respect
no,
him
no.
a lot more than usual, we will respectfully deny your application
No,
onto
no,
the
no,
stream.
no, no.
So.
Bro, you can't deny though. Twerk Bull is hilarious. Bro.
told you about
That's
that.
just
It is,
too-
bro.
Yeah, but I told you about that shit.
It's the best agenda made, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Okay.
I
It's,
still think,
bro, it gasses your favorite character though.
I got you.
when that man said, "What prejudice produces stability" or something like that,
I was like, hell
Yeah, he
no.
was spitting.
I was like, "Yo, that's an awful line, but that's
Yeah.
what I want. That's what I want from a villain." You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You can't root for nobody like that, but
He,
that's that talk that I'm talking about when it comes to villainy. Like, I'm with
but
it.
he worships the god, bro.
No, he
The
doesn't.
cherished
I think
one?
we take that a little bit
The
too
cherished one, bro.
far. The cherished one. Oh my god, where does that come?
Cherished.
I need to know where that comes from, bro.
The cherished one. Oda cherishes him the most.
But where is the origin of this? You know what?
From
Yeah.
that,
Yo, where did this come from?
Okay,
You
bro.
know, you can
It's
ask
gonna go to a
Sakazuki in the
tangent.
chat. Oh, he got
he's
that
gonna
answer
go to a
for you.
tangent.
All right, man. Let's talk about this monster of a chapter, right?
Yeah. Now that we done freaking y'all
Oh,
out,
one more-
let's
one more
get
thing.
back
I just
to
wanna
the
say, like-
matchup. Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
It's just like you know, we've been trying to get monetized for a long time, bro. It's been a long time, and it was one of my biggest hopes for the channel, for this channel, and it sucks. Like we've gone through so many times, you know, having to go back to YouTube and send back a new monetization, and it's just been tough. How Prince said, and that was honestly the biggest thing why we wanted to switch the channel because, you know, a lot of people say like, what's up with the super chats and it's just I feel like the growth, that is the main reason. You know, Crow also touched on that. I think that's what's been stunning the growth on this channel. But yeah, man, like it's just been tough. And even for me too, like I've been getting really busy lately. And so with OPU, for me, I was like, I had to make sure that OPU is something that I can, you know, put my all into. And I feel like when we're just like coming in here and it's not even monetized, and like I feel like we're being held back so much. It's like I know we can go full force if we have that chance.
Exactly.
Exactly. He couldn't have said it better myself.
Explained perfectly, literally.
Right.
See,
so-
this is why he's the man with 50K subs. This is why.
Yeah, OPU will live on forever for sure.
Yeah, so because I don't want them to think it's just for the cloud. Like it's just
Oh, no,
the
no,
50K subs. It's not even really about that. It's more so like we had a lot of problems on this channel, and we still have them. Like we're still not monetized. So that's really the main thing for me. Like why I wanted to switch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it just makes sense. But at the same time, you know, new channel, same OPU. I feel like, you know, we're working on, you know, producing a show where, you know, we have I'm big on balance. That's one of my main words, balance. So, you know, me and Crow, we like to say we don't want to lose the sporadicness that comes with OPU, yet at the same time, we're working on trying to make it a little bit more of a focused stream so that we can have all the craziness that we have, but at the same time making sure we hit all the points that we need to as well. So y'all make sure y'all come see us next week because there's gonna be some new changes and we want to get y'all opinion on it.
Exactly. So, with that being said, as you guys can see, oh yeah, Green Bull Watch Party for sure. We got this Gorosei themed art on our channel. And I don't know if there has ever been a better time for this to have been the case, bro. Because it feels like everything from this story as we imagined it or as we knew it is getting flipped on its head. Every top 30 list I saw last year or even earlier this year is cooked. You feel me? So,
Yeah.
one thing we were going to do is start this little thing called our speed blitz where we do like a quick hitter conversation right at the top of the stream. Obviously we couldn't do that today with letting you guys know what was going on. But Ronnie, just read the screen, bro.
Ronnie going crazy.
But,
He may be behind.
yeah, for sure. But yeah, we couldn't do that, you know, because we had to announce our what was going on with the channel and all. But for our first speed blitz, I need you guys to tell me right now: are the Gorosei, where do you have them? Above Yonko, below Yonko, equal to Admirals, whatever you think. I'm gonna start with you, Zane. Let's hear it.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm not really sure right now because if we go to next chapter and Bonnie one shots, it's
Oh, God.
you know, it's not likely. Don't get me wrong, but it could happen. So like we don't know how powerful they are yet. Like you can just take a gander by, you know, his transformation, but in reality, we don't know like the combat potential of him yet. He could just be powerful, as in like a powerful figure, just like really strong, but like maybe not being able to fight with like Luffy, for example. So I wouldn't put him at Yonko just to be safe. That's crazy. Think about it: 5 Yonko caliber opponents, and then Emu itself.
I understand.
Man.
I
All right,
don't know,
JJ, let's
bro.
hear it. Let's hear it.
Man, listen, I've been talking to the boys about like, yo, we got to pick like a panel of the chapter. And in regards to this chapter, the panel there's a lot that you could focus on, but the panel that stuck out to me is when you got Kizaru, Luffy, Sanji, and Lucci and Jinbei. Like, what the heck is that? Like, bruh, never in the show did somebody just show up. And like Shanks pulled up to Marineford, and ain't nobody know it till he saved Kobe. But this guy just showed up out of nowhere, and everybody's like, hold on, the energy has shifted. Bruh, if that ain't Yonko, I don't know what is, man. I don't know what is.
Hey, I can feel it. I can feel it.
I respect it.
That's where I'm at.
All right, talk to me, Preach. What you looking at?
Definitely above Admirals because you know JJ pointed out even when Kizaru showed up, Luffy did sense it, but it wasn't the same reaction. And maybe it is that you know they're already dealing with Admirals. There's already a lot going on, and then on top of that, you got a Gorosei, someone this strong coming in. Who is that, right? But I honestly, man, like it's just this is such a crazy entrance where I think it has to be above Admirals at least, and then. If we're talking about Gorosei versus Yonko, and comparing them as 2 separate groups, I'm leaning towards the Gorosei right now, but I think it's really close though for me. I could see it shifting very quickly, especially with AK going on. Like Luffy, if he has to fight him, or I mean, we don't know what's going to happen, but I think Luffy will get there soon. But yeah, it's pretty wild what they've been able to do. I mean, even just going back to what happened with Sabo, I know it was a 5v1, but even that, I mean, like they took out Sabo pretty easily. So it's just these guys are the real deal for sure.
I see that. I can definitely see that. Talk to me, Prince. What you got?
See, it's really hard to judge, but from a minimum like power scaling standpoint, you have to look at the fact that this man has literally the exact same like clouded like cloak like behind him, just like Luffy does, just like Lucci does. So that means either A, he has a broken devil fruit and he's already awakened it, or B, it's just something crazy that we don't even know, because I've been seeing a bunch of things on Twitter and a bunch of things on Reddit of like, oh, this might be just the actual devil itself. Like all of the different Gorosei plus Emu are actual devils. It's not even devil fruits. So if it's something this ancient to the point where he's literally getting summoned and his own summoning sigil has 5 and it's like a reference to the Gorosei, it's like a custom sigil of him appearing. He's got to be nuts, man. So I don't know exactly where, but I feel like he is like a strong force to be reckoned with, for sure.
I respect it. I actually.
Yeah, that's
My
Oh, go
my,
ahead, go
my only my biggest problem though with the Gorosei being so strong is I don't get how they couldn't take out someone like Kaido, someone like Shanks. Why is Shanks' presence so powerful when he walks in there against 5 Gorosei? I think
yeah,
like it's just
good point.
if they're so strong, they shouldn't be so worried about. I know they want to be kept secret and hidden, but it's like, bro, if you have 5 people this strong, Yonko level, you should be able to go in and walk into Wano and do what you need to do.
And that's where I lean to, right? I'm looking at the Gorosei as some guys like we saw that in the Holy Land they were able to just go straight into their forms with no magic circles or nothing, right?
Yeah.
I think that when it comes to leaving Marijois, they have like limits on their forms, and that might be the only reason why the Stars will be able to get away. Because he even had to summon himself off of the boat, like you couldn't even walk. Or maybe he just wanted to do that for flair. I don't know, but I definitely think that there's something, because even if they aren't, let's say, as strong as Yonko, I do think they are, and let's say they aren't even as strong as the Admirals, which I definitely think is the case. Even with the 3 Admirals, the Gorosei, and the Holy Knights, there still should not be any pirates, or at least any that are going for the One Piece.
I agree.
So there has to be a limit to what they can do and when they can do it, which stops them from being able to just eradicate all the threats to them. But I feel like once they're at full power, they're probably either right below or definitely on par with the Yonko.
That's a very fair take.
I'm
too.
starting to wonder if people in the world even know of their existence.
And that's a
Because-
good point.
Yo, boy.
Like the vice admiral, they said, or I don't know if it was a vice admiral or what it was, but they took out that one, and even
His
he
head
like wasn't supposed to know that he was there. So it's like, I mean, they move really in secret. So whatever is, and they run the whole world basically. So like it's like they have a lot of corruption behind it. I know people have speculated that the Gorosei, that people know of them, but they just don't know of their importance. But I mean, they might not even know that they exist.
So
Not
me,
just that. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
cook up, Prince.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, if you look at the like last panels in the chapter, you can see this man Saturn is massive. I mean,
Oh.
Frankie's a big guy, but look at Frankie, Vegapunk, Sanji, even the giant satellite. Was it Atlas? It's Atlas,
Atlas,
right?
Yeah, she's big.
Yeah.
She's
All
big.
of them compared to how big Saturn looks, it's insane. So this man is ginormous.
Mhm.
So I was going to speak in reference to you guys talking about like knocking out Kaido and all that stuff. To me, I look at the Gorosei kind of like how conspiracy theorists in real life look at the Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you got people that's up top handling things in certain ways, but they don't want you to know that they're there. In my eyes, if they were more hands-on in regards to fighting the pirate era and making everybody run the whole world as a true dictatorship, that would probably build a bigger fight for people coming together to go against that. So you know, when you basically run things from a kind of like a hands-off approach, like yeah, you got the Marines there to kind of state exactly how you want the world to be. But if you take it a little bit further than that, then you may end up having a bigger issue than what you have as of this point. So that's kind of my reasoning of why you wouldn't see the whole group to come together and just run through every, like, you know, America was the shit, you know, 50 years ago when they just decided to go to all the third world countries and first and just own those. And then you're going to have all the other superpowers start deciding to come together because we got to knock out that one group. So that's my thought process in regards to why the girls say just don't try to run everything exactly how they want.
Yeah, and I also look at the fact that, I mean, maybe we might be overstating this because it depends on how strong we think the Holy Knights are as well. Because let's say that all of the world, well, how can I word this? Let's say the pirates, right, all banded together to go against the world government and the Marines. So we got the 5 Elder Stars, right? Emu, the Holy Knights. What do y'all think they had? About Admiral, below Admiral, somewhere in that realm.
We can't even.
It's so hard to even tell them, guys.
It is.
Because all we've seen is a moon-headed guy sitting in a
I
chair.
mean, but you gotta think who Daddy is, though. You know.
Talking about racism.
But I'm just saying, like, let's look at those combined forces. Now let's combine all the forces of the Yonko and just, I guess, strong people in general in the world. Could all of the Yonko together take down the world government as we know it?
It depends on how strong the Gorosei are, and it depends on how strong the Holy Knights are, and also
I think so, bro.
I think it's more dependent on the Holy Knights than the Gorosei. Because if the Holy Knight, let's say the Gorosei are Yonko level, then it's still like, I think we still have enough, like, at the very top, enough power to match that. But if the Holy Knights are also like Admiral level, then there aren't enough Admiral level people in the world. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I'm telling, like, that scene with Shanks walking in there now, I think it's one of the best scenes of One Piece now. Looking back on it,
That aura.
it's just like, bro, like, he really walked into the Gorosei room, not even scared at all, bro.
That was his twin. What you mean?
Because his daddy was next door. Like, you're not going to do nothing to me and my father, my uncle right across the way.
He was
Knowing
so
that
calm.
the
Like,
Gorosei looks like that, and potentially the Gorosei is 100% powerful. Like, I'd say the lowest end of these Gorosei's abilities is probably like the absolute lowest is like Admiral, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Lowest?
I just don't think. Yeah, I don't lowest, and I just don't think they're Yonko.
Yeah, I think
See,
What I
in
really
my
love
opinion,
about
I
the
feel like they have to be a bit below Admiral because of the fact that if they were Admiral level, there'd be no point of even having the Admirals in the Navy. They could just do it themselves.
But they don't.
Admirals
like
are like-
JJ was saying,
Mhm.
they don't want to go out and expose themselves.
yeah, like the Admirals
you know
can
what I'm
just
saying?
go out and on missions.
The admirals handle the dirty work where they sit by and do everything else.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
they only want to
yeah.
move when it's absolutely necessary.
I'm
That's
just going to
true.
say this real quick. Saturn is handling Big Mom easily. I ain't got no
I don't know
evidence.
about that, bro. Not easily.
I ain't got no evidence.
Can Bunny can Bunny run up on Big Mom and just stab her like that?
No, definitely not.
I think the
She would
sword
get
would break.
swatted away like a fly.
I wanted to ask you, what,
Actually, Saturn might do the
you
same.
guys think it was Conqueror's Haki?
So on top of the circle.
Yeah,
Bro,
but
I don't
also like
know.
a little bit of sparks here and there. I saw.
Okay, bro,
Um,
I gotta
You have to
admit,
check out a
is,
few things.
if that's Conqueror's hockey, these dudes definitely might be Yonko level.
I mean, I
Like-
saw they said it was using the same kanji. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, yeah. But
They're Yonko level. They
Just
gotta
lightning doesn't sell me because Oda uses lightning for everything. But
Yeah,
If it was using the same sound effect as Conqueror's Haki, then I'd say yes. But yeah, he got to get his bag on something more than
Yeah.
lightning, bro. Come on, Oda.
another question: do y'all think it's a devil fruit, or do you think they're like actual like demon summon? Because if you look at the entrance,
Yeah.
any mytho zone, bro, it's never been like that, bro. They just transform into it. It's not a summoning sign. It's not.
Mm.
And
Alright,
the
let's do
summoning sign definitely has a piece to the transformation because it looks demonic.
Let's do
So
that
it's
one by
obvious
one.
difference.
I need everybody to tell me: do they think that the Gorosei are devil fruit eaters or devils themselves?
Ooh.
Let's hear it. I'm gonna start with you, Prince.
You know what? Just for the sake of it being something different in the story and be very interesting, I'm gonna go with they are actual devils. And because Emu has been shown to be like a lot of devil talk, even what you call it, Saturn saying that it's finally a long time since I've been to the surface. It'd be really cool if like they were devils of like the under like ground sea or something, and like that's what they're truly based on.
Mm-hmm. I like
Something different.
Preach. Talk to me.
Like and
Yeah, I would.
subscribe.
I would like to say it's probably a mythical devil. I guess mythical demon. I don't know if they're devils, but it's a tough one. I mean, I would go mythical zone.
Okay, I feel it. I feel it. JJ.
Right there with Preach. I mean, I feel like, typically when Otis introduces something, he done introduced Saturn like 6 times in his arc, but usually when he introduces somebody, he usually tells you about that fruit as well. I think it's a fruit, but at the same time, I think he's withholding that information from us because he know this daggone One Piece community get they investigating on. So once you give us a little bit of that information, like people are already running with what they think it is. So I think it's a devil fruit, but I think he's still holding his hand just so when he showed them all, like we didn't get the names of the we got Saturn before we got everybody else, or did we get everybody all together? Remind me.
We got Saturn.
We got
first.
Saturn.
He's got
first.
Saturn first, yeah.
Okay, and we got Saturn first. So maybe he'll reveal all the devil fruits that all the girls they have together. I'm of the mindset that they're working with the strongest devil fruits imaginable.
Okay, I feel it. Zane.
Man,
I know you
be
posed the
honest.
question, but I want to hear your thoughts too.
I'm gonna be honest. The way that he came out of that circle, bro, we have never seen anything close to that in this story, bro. Not anything. Name something even close to that happening with the transformation in this story. That's got to be on some like something else, bro. And I think it has to do with Emu, because I think Emu is the like. It's not. She's not gonna be called. It's not gonna be called the devil, but it's the literal devil.
It
of
will
One
be the
Piece
devil in
world.
One Piece. Yeah, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's the devil, why couldn't it grant power? You know what I'm saying? Like demonic powers, the other
And it
beings
could
around
be,
it.
bro.
That it
No,
trusts.
that's a good point. Like,
Because if we're looking at the Gorosei right now, like 100%, bro, this is some like evil stuff. Like he's definitely has some kind of demonic powers. So I mean, it's close enough to the point where you could make it where it's like, is it technically a devil? I mean, I don't know, bro. It's just, I guess you're just splitting hairs there. It's like, is it or not?
Another reason why I think it could be is because of the fact that they are also kind of introducing Kuma's like flashback, or more in a sense, more of Kuma with Saturn now because of how Bonnie reacted to Saturn. And I think that's also interesting because of the fact that Kuma always carries a Bible around with him, right?
Yes, exactly.
So it would be very interesting to see like that take of like Kuma, why is he like carrying around a Bible so much, and now he sees Saturn,
Oh.
someone who could actually be a legitimate devil, like, and they're also introducing like more of Kuma's memories with his appearance at the same time. So
Bro, that was, bro.
Mhm.
You gotta post that or something, bro.
Make
Seriously.
a video.
Yeah, I was.
That's a good ass theory, bro. Seriously.
I was talking to my friend about the same thing, bro. The fact I think that they saying that everything leads back to Kuma in my eyes. So
Yeah, I
With
saw
this
that.
arc
tweet,
too.
and I agree.
with it seeming like apparently the Gorosei gave Vegapunk an order to erase his memories because maybe what would they want him to be erased from? Like what would they want to be removed? Maybe he saw Emu, you know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
something. So him seeing Emu and the Gorosei in these forms could have led him to like, okay, I got to keep a Bible with me 24/7 because there's some demonic shit. You feel me?
It's
So,
also like that thing, like, because when I think of what you're saying with Kuma, it's almost like if he did see the Gorosei and Emu too, it's like if he sees the devil, then in his mind it's like justifying okay, then there's a god too. If the devil exists, then there's a god.
Yeah,
Bro, and that
And
makes
then he helps
Oda,
the Straw Hats. Oh,
that
this
makes
is perfect.
Oda the god of writing, bro.
Yeah,
He
he's-
Bro,
brought that
this
back.
chapter is
He
like this
brought
makes
that
One
back
Piece
in
most
Thriller
insane story
Bark,
ever.
bro. Thriller
talking-
Bark is
I
when he
think,
was thinking of this shit, bro.
That led me to
Also,
what I was
he
talking
did
about
fight
with
Zoro,
JJ.
who is the king of hell.
Oh,
Man,
God.
there's so many connections
Oh
with
my
it.
god, bro. Oh, we're spitting in here tonight. Y'all better like and subscribe, bro. Like
That's
for
fine.
real.
So that leads me to my theory for how this arc ends, right?
Let's hear
Which
it.
is, I feel like this is not gonna be much of a tangent stream because this chapter gave us so much. When Kuma disappeared from Marriagewa, I think he's coming to the whole. I mean, I think he's coming to Egghead, but I think that he's going to save Bunny and the Straw Hats and give them enough time to escape by. I don't think you can say the S word on stream, so I'm just saying exploding himself and doing like some major damage to Saturn and like what I'm saying, like a huge Ursa shock that uses the absolute last of his powers. And I think Oda gonna line it up with his flashback.
See, there's like a Majin Vegeta.
Oh,
Yes, but one that actually
Oh.
does something to the story.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So,
Don't,
yeah.
don't diss
So you
Vegeta
think
like
he's gonna
that.
One
kill
of the best
Saturn?
moments in Dragon.
You think Kuma's gonna self-destruct and kill Saturn?
I'm not sure if he's. Well, this is my thing, and I was talking to JJ about this. For this to be looked at as such a huge incident in the world, I'm not thinking this is just something as simple as a pirate losing, which is Luffy. I think that for it to make the rounds it seems to have made, either Kizaru or Saturn has to lose. So if he does this self-destruct thing, I don't think Kizaru is about to die because I still think that's a Zoro or Sanji matchup in the future. I think that a Gorosei member is gonna die, and I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Saturn's the only option.
Yeah, but I will say, I know a lot of people think Dragon is coming, and my only thing with that is, as much as I want Dragon to come, I think that the first time we're gonna see Dragon is against the Holy Knights because he literally name dropped them himself. So I don't know if he's just gonna pop up and check out Saturn when he dropped the Holy Knights into the store. But yeah, I'm looking at big Kuma making one last, because we saw him having his last mission allegedly being to save the Straw Hats and protect their crew, their ship while they was gone. But I think it would make a lot more sense if he was to do something for his daughter before he before he clocks out. That would be dope to me.
Or he croaked.
Yeah.
All I know is Kuma had the worst last 2 years ever, yo.
Hey, man, he's
like,
been through everything.
Yeah, he had it hard, bro.
Oh yeah, Bobby.
His
Blackbeard on the
daughter
way
had
too.
it hard,
Well, the
too.
Blackbeard Pirates on the way too. So it's so, bro. How is this arc ending, bro?
Bro, Kuma's family is cursed, bro. I mean, it's only 2 of them, but still.
Bonnie
Bro,
joined the
speaking of
stars.
Bonnie, bro, this is one of the best Bonnie chapters
Oh, she
by
was
far.
cooking. She was
Bro,
cooking.
easily.
I'm not gonna say nothing about that pose that Bobby keeps trying to bait me into responding to, but it was,
Hey, Bonnie for Straw Hat?
I think she's definitely joining the crew.
Bro, she's
I think she's
perfect
one of the
fit, bro.
revolutionaries because if Kuma dies, then it's like she's a perfect fit,
That
Yeah,
is true.
carrying on.
Oh,
her-
that's a
his
good point,
legacy.
actually.
and they will well, because we saw Sabo and Bonnie had like a little a moment there where it's like she now sees the revolutionaries as like they helped her out, so it's like
Mhm.
now, I mean, there's already like that path there for them to accept her. I mean, she's Kuma's daughter, so I think there's a path there as well. But I could see Straw Hat too.
I would rather join the Straw Hats easily.
Yeah, I think she works
But-
well with the crew, but I can see either or. But we are going to get more revolutionary stuff in the story because that's just where it's naturally headed. So I would like to see. Either way, we're going to get more Bonnie. I feel.
I feel like if Bonnie were to join the revolutionaries, it would have to be this arc. And a good way for that to happen is Dragon appears last minute. So let's say that Kuma actually does come in and do the self-destruction plan. What if Dragon comes to the island, sees and witnesses Kuma actually doing it against Saturn, and that's the tipping point for him to be like, you know what, we need to go act against the Gorosei now. And then that's where he sees Luffy, that's where he sees the crew, that's where he sees Bonnie, recruits Bonnie and all that. It makes sense kind of tie things together.
That's dope too.
all I know is Bonnie ain't joining the Straw Hats just because she ain't got no role to join the. Like, what's she gonna be, the female Luffy? Like, she ain't got no role for the crew. She's not joining the Straw Hats. I'm saying that now.
I mean, to be fair though, at the exact same time, it also depends on the captain. If Luffy likes you, it doesn't matter what your role is, you will be on the crew.
I mean, she could be the
Because
taste tester for the food.
you-
You know what
Luffy could make up a role on
trying
the
to sway you,
spot.
Luffy.
I'm saying?
No, deadass. Like, if Luffy really likes Bonnie and is like, all right, you're joining my crew, Bonnie's role would literally be like poison taste tester or something like that. Like, you eat the food first, see if it's good, and you better not finish that shit because I'm going to. And then
There is
I
no
just-
example of
Bro.
that.
Imagine how useful she would be on the crew, bro. She could age the Straw Hats up to prime.
Prime Luffy.
Their prime.
Preacher got a lot of
Ages in
videos on
life.
that, and I would love to see that.
Luffy
Bro,
is
imagine
time
that.
is not right now.
They could abuse that,
I
bro.
want her to do Garp so bad, bro.
That
My
actually
God.
might be a reason why she doesn't join. Now that I think about it.
It'd be
She
too
ain't, got,
busted.
she ain't got no role.
I mean, nah, I just well,
Bro, her
bro,
power. She has one of the coolest devil fruits. I mean, it's not. I don't know how powerful it is, but when she
Bro,
pulled that
literally
sword
put
out,
a
bro,
man- she literally put a man on the edge of death and
that
brought
was,
him back.
bro, that was
What y'all think about that,
that was
NDE,
crazy, bro.
man?
I love that.
Yeah, that was dope. That was
Dude,
dope.
Bobby just made a good ass point. Bonnie can de-age. What if like bring Brooke's age down to meet Laboon for Laboon,
That would be
so
dope.
that
That'd be
Brooke
cool,
can.
yeah.
That would be hella dope. Holy shit, that's actually.
Dang, I mean, like, she may not actually be able to do it, but she was able to alter that guy's mind. Maybe she could alter Laboon's mind to seeing Brooke who he actually is out before the skeleton.
What?
So that's,
So when she did that to that guy, it was just his mind. Because when I first read it, I thought it was like she did it so fast, where like she can't kill somebody, she can't do it like that, but like she brought him to a point where he was for like half a second, so fast where it's not really like a real death.
Yeah, my headcanon is the fact that
I thought it was
she
real.
aged a certain part in their brain to make it seem like their cerebral is actually thinking they are dead, when in
Yeah.
reality they're just standing still. It's literally just genjutsu.
Yeah, because he was saying he saw the river Styx, so obviously he thought he was dead, but he seems to be okay. So it was just like, yeah, a genjutsu literally. Oh man,
Bro, Saturn when he took that guy's head off, bro.
bro, oh my
Bro, that
god.
was
Nah.
Oh my
That
goodness.
was insane.
Bro, Oda is on some different
When
timing.
I read the spoiler
Right now,
for
bro.
that line, I was like, okay, that can't be like that. It has to be
Is that the
something.
most violent thing we've seen in One Piece?
Bruh. Do y'all
think
okay?
so.
And this is a question I want to ask. Do y'all think that he did it intentionally, or that just by looking
Yeah, I
his
think he
head
did.
pop?
Bro, his eye
Yeah.
literally shines right before
Yeah,
he does
okay.
it.
I was trying to make sure we was on the same page because I think so as well.
Yeah, because
I
I was talking
warned,
to
don't look at him.
I was talking to Crow yesterday, and for those of you real ones out there who were fans of Percy Jackson, in the books they talked about how if real of the Greek gods, if they show their true form to humans, the humans' eyes and mind would just explode. They would just evaporate, or like dissipate, whatever that word is.
No.
But like they would just literally just flush out of existence by seeing the god in their true form. So that's pretty similar to what's happening right here. Where like don't directly look at the Gorosei in this form, because if you do, just you're dead. And look what
Okay.
happened. Man's head exploded. So like this is on some different shit.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. This man might have Conqueror's Haki, bro.
Mhm.
When he transformed, there is literally lightning. I didn't see this before, but there's lightning leaking behind him whenever he
Bro,
transforms.
there's lightning in a lot
That's
of
only
pages
something-
too.
Yeah.
Bro, that's what we've seen from Nika whenever he transforms, bro. Like lightning leaks from just the transformation in general. And
I
it's
think
happened the
panel-
same way with Saturn.
The panel of him just on the ship saying like "Pacifista unit cease all action," and like that was so menacing, bro. Because it's like everybody on the island is like, "Yo, what the fuck is that?" Like we was just talking about how
Yeah.
they got the reaction from Kizaru, Luffy, Zoro, and Lucci. And then, you know, I've seen a lot of weirdos. Why we didn't get Sanji reaction? He must not be strong. Shut up, bro. He's right in front of him, bro. But, yeah.
Bro, Sanji is finna
Why
deliver
don't
a
you have Sanji's
movie
reaction? Because
presentation.
Sanji's right in front of him.
You
That's
feel
why.
me? Like, let's be serious, bro. Y'all are not
Bro.
real people, bro.
Sanji's about to throw a mean E-free to his
All
chin.
right, now you know what? Let's talk about it. Let's talk
Yes,
about it.
sir.
I mean,
He
if he
is,
hurts
bro.
Bonnie, then yeah, he definitely will do
He'll
something.
defend her.
gonna
I
hurt
think
Bonnie,
He
before.
will
bro.
defend her, but to
100%.
what event?
Yeah, I think he'll defend her.
All right, Sanji, is he finna be a hype tool? What's going on? What are y'all predictions for this?
I hope not, bro.
Yeah, I think he is.
Well, if he's a hype tool, then so will Frankie.
I mean, that's
Don't
not
do
hype.
that.
Did you get hype from beating Frankie? Like, does the fan base see somebody beat Frankie and be like, oh man, he's strong?
Bro, first of all, why we sleeping on
Nobody
Frankie?
ever
Frankie
beat
was fighting
Frankie.
Big Mom, bro.
Bro,
Frankie's undefeated in this series. Don't forget that.
Oh, my bad. My
bro,
bad.
Frankie is him, bro. Frankie is him.
Frankie
I'm
is
just
it.
curious.
Respect Frankie, bro.
I got you.
I
I got
appreciate
you.
y'all.
I
I
fuck with
appreciate
Frankie.
that.
I fuck with Big Frank, bro.
Hey, I started to respect that man more, bro.
He beat a Toby Rupper with no hockey. He needs respect.
That man ain't never take no loss.
He wasn't even, bro. It was the easy dub, bro. It's not
Yeah,
like
it was like low def. Like he kept going afterwards, like no problem.
Hey, Three's been here. Shout out to Three for
Big
popping
three,
by.
what's
he's
happening
carrying
with you?
Zoro
guys?
around Wano, save Zoro's life.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, he was carrying Zoro like everybody else did that arc. But yeah, man.
Goodbye.
Can someone explain Bonnie's powers for real? Like, bro,
Bro, I
so the weapons, like the gun and the
yeah,
sword,
where
because I
did
thought that was
come
cool.
from? Where did these weapons?
think-
they just sitting around.
Because you remember in a previous chapter, like she could change the door. I think she's like using metal to change it.
Oh, that's fucking broken if she is.
That's what I thought, but I mean, it's her powers are so confusing.
I thought she had a gun in her holster anyway, so. I don't think
Nobody
yeah.
other than Luffy had explainable devil fruit. Now nobody's devil fruit is understandable. Like it's crazy.
I was just like, cause bro, like the sword came out of nowhere.
Yeah, like it was just sitting on the floor, a katana just there. Like, what's up with that? I don't know. I'm kidding. That is funny, but I do think she had that gun on her waist, already. I think, or maybe she's just picking shit up off the ground. There is a
That's
A
what I'm
battle
thinking. They are
going
having a
on.
war.
Yeah.
Like
so it makes sense, but at the same time, that's very convenient.
What do we think about Luffy? Okay, Luffy and Kizaru are fighting right now. What do you- How do you think this plays out? Because I mean, I don't know. Can Luffy
I think they
fight
knocked
Saturn right after
each
this?
other out, bro.
oh, Luffy is gone for the next 10 minutes. He about to be taking a nap.
I'm saying like I don't know what's about to happen with Saturn, bro. 'Cause
Saturn got 10 minutes of fighting. The strongest person Saturn for the fight for 10 minutes at least is maybe Sanji for the first 5, and let's say Zoro dispatches Lucci and he comes and helps. But like, he not running into no Yonko caliber fighter for 10 minutes at the very least.
Like I was talking to Crow before, and I was like, this man Saturn. You remember when Zoro hit Kaido with the Ashura? He still got up and smacked Law and Zoro with one shot. I think that's about to happen to Sanji and Frankie right now. Like Frankie's about to, Sanji's about to cape for Bonnie because she moving too fast.
Yeah, she
So Sanji and Frankie about to catch work because ain't nobody there to stop Saturn. It's about to be next chapter is about to be a real sad chapter, yo.
I
I
think
want to be that guy, but bro,
the next 3 something in the next 3 chapters is gonna explode One Piece, bro.
hey man, Blackbeard might be here, bro.
you think it's Blackbeard himself? Because I know a lot of people
It might have
kind
to
of
be
counted that
because
out, but I think it might be him.
if it's like I'm just
Yeah.
thinking because with Saturn here, I don't know if Zoro and Sanji can handle this right now.
No, they can't.
And like Blackbeard could, bro. Like he legitimately could.
I think he might come and take the scraps.
I say Blackbeard ain't
Bro,
fighting
he's not gonna.
nobody.
Yeah,
until
he ain't gonna
somebody's
pull up
down.
on Saturn, bro.
Yeah, he's just
not
gonna just
pulling up on
box.
Yeah, if he sees Saturn like this, he's literally dipping.
Yeah,
He's leaving.
he would have been the first
I don't think. He,
motherfucker out.
I don't think. I just know if he's here, I don't think he predicted Saturn to show up.
Yeah.
Also
absolutely.
that.
But he's creeping on the outside, peeking in, bro. So he'd see Saturn. So if he comes
He
in,
might get excited. He might see that devil fruit. He's like, I need that.
Okay. Okay.
Also,
Okay, okay,
you guys
that's-
got to
that's a good
remember
point.
his objective too. He wants to negotiate with the world government to make Fullet his like own
Mm.
pirate kingdom and like country recognized by the world government. So if he attacks and steals a Gorosei devil fruit, if it is a devil
Oh,
fruit,
if Blackbeard
there's
kidnaps
no
a
way they can
Gorosei
negotiate after that.
Yeah, what if
and
he
Garp.
becomes a Gorosei,
Holy
though?
shit, bro!
I was about to say
There's
something
no way,
similar.
bro. Blackbeard is crazy if he does that, bro.
If he does that, it's top tier, but I don't
He-
think he would.
He walks
Because I
into
think
the
he's too much
government
of a wuss.
with
But
Garp and the Gorosei in both hands.
They
He's
got no
just
choice.
different,
They
bro.
got no
He's
choice.
just-
that is Luffy's final opponent right there.
I still think
Like
it's
that is
Blackbeard
something Luffy's
regardless.
final opponent can do.
Bro, it's either Dragons pulling up, Blackbeard's pulling up, or Kuma's pulling up and self-destructing, like you said.
But I do think
I feel
the
like Kuma's
Blackbeard-
guaranteed.
The
I feel like
Blackbeards
Kuma's
are
guaranteed.
gaining something from this, though. It's just a matter of what they're gonna gain.
York.
York. Is that a
Maybe
mean,
Vegapunk's
I mean,
devil
it is important because of the fact that she knows a lot
York.
about Vegapunk and the.
It's definitely one of them has to be a devil fruit, whether it's Saturn or Vegapunk or somebody.
Bro, who's gonna eat Vegapunk's devil fruit after he dies?
I hope Frankie eats it.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that might be.
He wants to
Hey,
swim.
That'd be
He's
bust.
Bro,
just a French
dog.
slam, though.
No, just
He
listen
wants
to
to
me.
swim.
Yo, imagine if Usopp.
Yeah, he won't eat it.
Imagine.
Frankie
No,
won't.
no, Usopp, no. Fuck
Imagine
no.
if
Usopp
do
was a
not give
coward.
Usopp that fruit.
No.
He is not gonna eat
You
it.
give Usopp that
What
fruit,
if-
I will every chapter stream. I promise you, you will not hear the end of it.
Bro, Usopp needs to
Bro,
hurry
he'll
up
waste
and
that fruit, bro.
sacrifice himself to Luffy, bro.
A complete
Bro,
waste, bro.
Get that man
I
out.
think we give Usopp is like a zone, bro, like a normal zone.
A Logia, bro. Give a Logia.
What
Mm,
Logia is he
I
gonna
don't think he
use,
deserves
bro?
it though. He'll be like a caribou.
Oh man, wow.
No, he'll be worse than Caribou.
Give him
Let's be
Kizaru
real.
fruit. Luffy just
Uh,
caught.
You guys,
Bro,
Give Usopp a
Caribou
little
would
bit of credit
low
here.
diff. Bro, Caribou would low diff Usopp right now, and it's not close.
man.
He'd low diff him, bro.
I mean, you're right, but at the
He
same
would,
time,
he
like,
would.
relax on the
Mhm. I don't know. I mean, Pop
Thank you,
Green might
Trent.
be like a opposite. You know what I'm saying? He might find a
Nah,
way.
bro, he is folding that. man.
Okay, I tried.
Hey, but boys, I
My
have
bad,
a genuine
JJ.
question. Right after Kizaru gets punched, right, and it says this isn't good in text, and then Luffy goes down, and then he says, "Now I'm really at my limit," and then someone says Luffy's name, and then Saturn right after responds to Nika, right? Like, and I don't think anyone is near Luffy right now, other than Frankie saying like we're counting on you, Luffy. But who would say Luffy-kun to him, right?
I think
So-
it's Vegapunk.
You think it's Vegapunk?
Yeah, because if we got Frankie's perspective, he's inside the tank,
Yeah.
so he's right there. And with the way that Vegapunk was addressing all the Straw Hats with Kun this arc, this chapter, he was Sanji Kun, I think. Let me go back and see to be
It
sure.
could be him, but I'm because of how Saturn is reacting. Maybe it's just seeing Luffy, but maybe it also might be him itself. I don't know. I was thinking it might be like Inner Joy Boy or something like that. That would be nuts.
That would
but-
be nuts. I'm going
I
Vegapunk.
don't know.
man.
It's just I think it's 50-50, but I'm leaning towards Vegapunk. But it could be. It would be so cool if it's Joy Boy.
I'm just
little
thinking about the whole. oh, my bad.
internalized thing. No, go
I'm
ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just thinking it's the whole crew. Everybody that's down at the circumstance, watching what's going on above them. Luffy, as he just falling down, like dang, like we.
There's multiple
we
people
about
that
to
said
mess
it
up.
because it got the two little arrow. It's showing that multiple people had the reaction. You feel?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Everybody said it.
Oh, I know. Wait, yeah, I see it. Oh, could be, man. Maybe I'm just being too tinfoily right now. But
Yo, maybe.
So would Zoro mid diff or low diff? This score say.
Can he do it with Lucci first? I mean, damn.
bro, I'm telling you, if Zoro mid diffs this fool, Zoro's the new captain. It's done. It's over.
Bro, he's going-
We love
he's going-
Gear 5, but Zoro becomes the new captain after this.
Bro,
if
he's
he
going
keeps going.
hard diff with Lucci right now, bro. It's looking I love my boy, but come on, bro. He needs to put that third sword in his mouth and one shot him, bro.
Uh-huh.
He even got the bandana on. I'm annoyed.
He got the bandana
Yeah,
on.
come on,
He
bro.
do?
No, he
No, he
don't.
doesn't. No, he
okay,
doesn't.
okay,
When
I
he
was gonna
puts
say,
that on
no,
his one
man.
shot status,
I
bro.
mean, one shot after 3,000 shots. One shot did.
I'm like, yo,
Who is Sanji? Who is Sanji fighting right now? He's gonna
Saint
get loaded
Gorsei,
by that.
nigga. What you mean? He can get loaded by somebody worthy. I feel it.
Nah, you know I gotta say the agenda whenever you stick the agenda.
But it is crazy
Yeah,
how
You know, I think
Saturn
Sanji's
just-
gonna actually do work on him. Sorry, preach.
Mm.
I was just gonna say, like, Saturn just came in and he's done so much damage in only one chapter.
Yeah.
So I feel like, I mean, it's gonna take at least 3 characters to fight him at once
I could
in
also
the next
see that.
chapter.
I could see just a bunch of people trying to hold him back, but he's just extremely powerful.
Which is crazy too,
uh,
because you still have so many vice admirals and so many other people.
And you have Kizaru, bro.
I hate
So
that
like
guy
that's
that
just
was,
nuts.
But
How
it's
no
Ki-
one
okay,
was
He's
surprised
cooked.
in
He's
this game.
cooked. He's done.
Yeah, Kizaru's done, bro. He's done.
For now. I think.
For now, yeah,
No,
for
he's
a good
not,
minute,
boy.
bro. Because
No, he's
Luffy
not.
went down with him too.
Straight to the
And
dome.
it seems like Kizaru even admitted it.
He said this isn't good, but he's gonna have a minor headache when he
Trolling again? I mean,
Yeah, a headache. Okay. Shit for me.
I
ringing.
guess it could be
He
trolling.
knocked stars out of his head, bro.
Man, he gonna be down for a minute, but he gonna pop up.
Bro,
before-
Kaido
I
had a
envision-
way worse reaction.
Shit. Kaido got.
How I envision all this to go down next.
Kaido doesn't have the durability like, or
Wait,
Kizaru
what?
doesn't have the durability like Kaido.
But Kizaru had a better reaction to it than Kaido did.
Did he?
I think that's
mean,
just
we
because of
don't know
Kizaru's
that.
nature, rather than because Kaido like is not like laid back extremely like Kizaru.
But
is.
why
He
would
actually shows
Kaido-
emotions when fighting?
Because that was
And he
Luffy's
was
first
also
time
trying to
going
find-
why
to
would he
35,
act
and
like
Oda had to make it everything more like it hurt more. Kaido, I mean, he just has eyes popping out. It's not like he was like, "Oh fuck, that hurt."
No, I'm talking about when they use the same move. This,
And that-
I mean, this is pretty much the same move, but he didn't have it named. Whenever he
And he didn't have the stars
pressed
coming
in the
out.
back of his head,
Ain't
he
you
was
missed the named
bleeding.
attack yourself?
he was bleeding though.
Mm-hmm.
Kizaru wasn't bleeding. He
I
just
mean,
said,
he could be
"Oh,
bleeding next
this is
chapter.
bad."
Too.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Hey, Saturn could be low diffing everybody on the island.
Mm.
I guess we'll see.
Okay, chat. I'm finna. How we feel about One Piece right now? It's great. I saw everybody.
Bro.
There's no tension anymore. Yeah, shut up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
immediately
ended
that
this
argument
chapter, bro.
dissipated so quick.
So fast.
That
So-
ended this chapter, and it's
All right, chat. As the residential Sanji guy, I have to put this out there.
Of course.
If there is a time for black-led Sanji to show that he has Conqueror's Haki, the time is now. If it does not happen, he can still get low diff, right? It means Zoro showed it versus Kaido and still got low diff. If it does not happen now, the stocks are done. I will admit defeat is never happening. But I think this is the time, guys. What y'all got? How y'all feeling about that?
I mean, I'll do you one better, Crow. I'll make a poll.
Okay, I like it. I mean, if there is a time, it's gonna be now. Like, what other instance can he be in that's like more stakes than this? Where like I gotta become a con. I mean, I have to unlock my hockey now. It has to be now.
I mean, maybe he sees Saturn attack Bonnie, and then like that just pulls the Super Saiyan out of him. You know, Goku sees Krillin gets killed, and like, yo, I wasn't ready for that. Now I'm about to turn up. Maybe he just need a little bit more ammunition.
I mean, Vegapunk did say that he trusts Sanji's lady radar, so you never know.
Hey, man.
Could
My
be,
boy been looking
like-
good this whole arc, bro. We gonna talk about that speed early in the chapter. The way he zoomed off that tank.
That's what we expect, man. That's what we
yeah,
expect.
come on, bro.
I mean,
Like,
he is
you
the
know,
speed
he's,
guy.
He's only the fastest crew, nothing else. But
Only the fastest. Is that bad? Should I be upset with that, bro?
I mean, besides Luffy,
no, he's faster than Luffy. I ain't gonna lie, he's faster.
Come on.
I don't give a fuck. He's faster.
You think Sanji is beating
I think
Snake Man
faster.
Luffy?
Yes.
No,
I like how
sir.
you would Snake Man. You know, ball. I think Sanji is faster. I think Zoro is physically stronger than Luffy, but because Luffy is like right there.
Oh,
You know what I'm
I,
saying?
you know what? I might agree with you now.
I mean, Zoro was lifting buildings in Alabasta. You feel me? Like, at that very same moment, do y'all think Luffy could have picked up that building that Zoro did when he was fighting Daz
yes,
Bones?
yes.
Do you think so?
Yes.
Probably.
I haven't seen
yeah.
like the strength.
I think Luffy has always been as strong as Zoro and as fast as Sanji the
I don't
entire
think so.
story.
I think that Luffy takes
I do,
advantage
bro.
of the expansion and shit with like to make his punches stronger.
Yeah, I
But if
think
we
Zoro
talking
was
about
physically stronger at some
lifting
point.
strength. I don't see that from Luffy, especially at that point.
Bro, in
I
Gear
mean,
7,
with how
you're telling me Luffy wasn't as strong as in Gear 2.
Hold on, are you wait?
That was
said as a
Luffy defeating crocodiles in my eyes and knocking like all the whole building. They was underground, and then like
That building was coming down anyways, though.
You still think
Was it
that's a
not?
stronger? You still think what Zoro did was a stronger feat than what Luffy did to defeat Crocodile?
He
lifting.
punched through bedrock, bro.
Bro,
Punch through bedrock.
lifting. But that's because he expands his punches, and that's not like his pure physical
It's not pure
strength.
physical strength. Yeah,
but
I
you gotta,
agree. I
but
agree.
you gotta count that in.
But
though,
that wouldn't
because
be valuable
can
when
still-
it comes to lifting, though. How can
You still need actual strength to like perform such a great punch.
I'm
to the
saying
point where
it's that's
break the
strength.
bedrock. That's nuts.
But my thing is if there's something in front of Luffy and Zoro that both of them have to lift, Luffy can't use his rapid expansion and shit to make himself like outside of Gear 5 obviously or Gear 3 where he makes his arm bigger. But like when it comes to just picking something up, that's not gonna help him. But Zoro is like physically stronger than him. He can do that.
What about when he literally pushed apart buildings so that he could escape
that
from
was
being
Enies
squished
Lobby.
in Water 7?
He was much stronger then.
Yeah, and meanwhile, where was Zoro? Stuck in a chimney, bro. Like, come on.
Come on, bro. You ain't gotta do my dude like that. Come
I
on.
mean, have you ever been in a chimney before?
Nah.
Yeah, it's just sucks.
See, that's why I'm better than Zoro.
I'm gonna go off topic real quick, bro. But I want to say it before I forget it. So, whenever you look at when Saturn transforms, like the second spread, whenever he transforms, like after you see Luffy, Saru,
Mhm.
on the one where you see his full body, do
Yeah.
y'all think that Satan right there was intentional by Oda?
Oh, on the Vega tank thing.
saw
That's
that on
what he's
Twitter.
talking about. I don't think it was
Yeah,
intentional personally, but
it sticks out. It sticks out, bro. Like you look
Does
at
it?
it, the
Yeah,
first
you
thing
just
you
see
see is Satan. That's the first thing you see
Satan
in my opinion.
K8.
I mean, I think because the K and 8 there kind of messed that up. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I wouldn't put it past Oda at all.
I don't know, bro. That shit had me thinking. But sorry.
No, I wouldn't put it past him. I could definitely see it. Sanji
Yeah.
truly turns up for underage girls.
Oh, okay, this is like something that I've been thinking that's just, to me, it's just insane that Oda is doing this. I mean, people always say that that One Piece is a mirror of the real world in a sense. I mean, we have a lot of stuff that's based from the real world, and I feel like, I don't know, if this is what Oda is trying to say, but it seems like he might be implying that maybe he believes it, or the message that he believes that evil is corrupting the world at the very top.
Oh, I definitely agree with that.
Like,
That's
I'm not
true.
saying
I mean,
Illuminati
that's
has to be
that.
the exact thing, but like, I feel like he could be having a message of like, there's people that we don't even know that run stuff so far behind like that we can't even see.
And I'll do you one better.
That's just facts, bro.
What makes me, I definitely think he believes that is the fact that all of the Gorosei designs are based off of people that have like been in like.
Oh,
heavy
like
positions.
political
They're high
Yeah.
political
Power.
figures. Yeah, you got
So
Gandhi,
the
you
fact
got
that he used that,
Gorbachev, Abraham Lincoln, and then I forgot the two others. Karl Marx, and then I forgot the last one.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But all these like political, powerful leaders, yeah.
And like, we know Oda is a conspiracy guy because like even in the first page of One Piece, he has like an alien mask on, and I mean, I don't know, bro. I just think Oda just he has a message that he wants to give.
Bro, and let's be honest, bro. Oda would know more than 90% of the population just because of how successful the series Richie is. So he would have more insight.
No, you cut out. You might need to leave and come back.
Oh, damn.
You good? You good? Vex, the lurking legend. Of course, we know you're here. You're the lurking legend.
Because like when Sabo said, I think he said that it feels like hell is at the very top of the world. Like that line to me really stuck out because Sabo felt the energy before anyone else even saw it, and even he can notice it, not even in the room. And it's like similar to what we saw now with Luffy and Zoro, and everyone can sense a true darkness with Saturn. Like, I mean, we said he's a devil. There's definitely something to it, but like, I just think it's like, it's kind of crazy when you think about what the story of One Piece is right now.
Yeah. It is nuts with all these references and talk about hell whenever all the Gorosei pop up, or at least one of them pop up. And we're seeing it in this chapter. We saw it when Sabo was there. We saw it like just little innuendos here and there, even with Zane talking about this like Satan like popping out like with Saturn's second reveal, and it's nuts, man. So I feel like it's really like in tangent with also the talk about devil fruits as well, because I saw Joe's post the other day and in a long time back in an SBS, what you call it, Oda was mentioning that we'll know a lot more about devil fruits and stuff and certain things and properties once we talk to a certain professor, like soon enough. And that was a huge time back. So obviously that professor is probably Vegapunk, since we talked about devil fruits and theories of how certain things work. And now if we're getting actual devils appearing on the island itself, we're gonna get more context about the fruits and general things too. Also probably with what Kuma's doing as well. So there's a lot of ties to like how the devils and devil fruits may work with Saturn's appearance. So we'll definitely see that soon enough.
No, for sure. You're spitting. Oh,
Yes, I would.
man. Oh man, this is a chapter, man.
All
This
right,
is
let's
a
look
good
at the
chapter.
poll. Yeah, hey, Sanji's getting support, man. 71% yes, 29% no. I think I can confirm that so far the audience agrees Sanji might get Zaki in this
But this
this
is the
next.
thing. I wasn't
chapter.
saying he's about to get it. I'm just saying if it's going to happen, it has to happen now because there's no other situation. I think that would. I mean, obviously they're going to be in greater situations later on, but as of right now, this is the most tense and dangerous situation Sanji has been in, especially without Luffy and Zoro around. He right now is the de facto leader of these guys as a fighter. I'd say. I mean, you got Vegapunk as the smart dude or whatever, but as a fighter, he is the guy. So if he's gonna be a conqueror, it's gonna be right now. Or it's
Blue
not
flames and black lightning.
it's gonna be nasty, and I will
Bro.
be there no matter what.
That's gonna
Vice
be crazy.
Admiral Bluegrass looks completely insane.
Yes,
He looks like a psycho, bro.
I know middleweight.
Or she.
thought that-
It's a she.
Bro, was
Something
that
found
OP
out.
scans that had it as a raccoon instead of otter?
I think so.
I saw a scan where it said raccoon. OP scans.
They,
Never
And,
mind.
and like, what is Doll doing, bro? Like, she's just watching
man,
Saturn
shit,
come
when
in,
you,
not
when
even
you an admiral
phased.
candidate, you can do that. You feel me? Just chill.
Wait,
Remember
what's
those
the admiral?
those admiral candidates that they said like there was two that were recommended.
It was that
Before
black
Green
It was
portal.
with the Chaton and
Black-
Momo Sake.
No. Hold on. Let me. What was it?
They was made from fan art.
No, I'm
Brown
talking about,
pig or
right?
something like that.
Yeah, it's like the Spider Girl, and
I think that guy was a brown pig or something.
yeah, the short dude with the brown hat on for sure.
I wonder what happened to them. I want to see if they're actually strong.
I mean,
What
you
about
know,
the
he's-
black horse guy? Or what?
Oh yeah,
What was he?
Yeah, it was Kuroma Black Horse.
Black horse.
He's
Yeah.
probably pretty strong. He got for him to have a epithet. I feel like he has to be strong.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to be
Saki
that guy, bro.
No weaklings.
Yeah, I love Jinbei, but Jinbei looks shook, bro.
Everybody did.
I mean, I know
Nah,
he's
but
here to
he
betray
looks the most, bro. Like he looks like he's sweating.
Bro, look at everybody's face. Look at Sanji's face when he says something's coming out of that portal.
Bro, it's the
He
fact that
needs
everybody else
some
is fighting. What is he doing?
He's stealing stuff from Punk Records to put in the
Like,
shit.
Luffy just looks mad, bro. He doesn't look too worried.
Man, this man is just out here running around. I told y'all he's betraying the Straw Hats. Him and Caribou got their little thing
Oh
going on.
Lord.
You'll see, bro. I don't know no groupies. I don't want no pirate groupies on my crew, bro.
Yo, who Usopp and Nami got on this little gurney?
Then is that Lilith?
That is.
Oh no, that's Stussy, right?
That's
That's Stussy.
Yeah, that gotta be
Yeah.
Stussy.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was Caulifla. If you look, it look like Caulifla, don't it?
I thought that was a dude.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm tripping.
Is Chopper flying?
Bro, can y'all imagine how peak Egghead is gonna be in the anime?
Yo,
Man,
wait,
look.
yo, Chopper,
God.
really, he is flying, bro.
He's flying like literally, bro. What point is this?
He got a rocket boosters on or something. It's the Vegapunk technology.
Man, just next year in the anime though, bro, we're getting Shanks and Kid,
Bless.
Blackbeard with
Oh, bro.
Blackbeard
Law.
and Law, and then Blackbeard at fucking
Amazon Lily.
Amazon Lily. I
Garp
guess
and Kuzan.
Garp and Kuzan and the Cross Guild stuff too, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro, so much stuff.
Y'all
And
know-
Egghead, I think it's just gonna look a lot better because it feels like a really colorful arc.
And it's
That's
just
a-
like
yeah.
it's more consistently good.
Yeah.
Like the first 2 parts of Wano were like,
There's no sumo wrestling in Egghead. Just
but
keep
part
it real.
the latter
Rocky
half,
versus Zoro
the
for
latter
a full
half of
episode.
part 2, and then part 3 those were really good in my opinion.
No
Wano.
Batman either. But I do think that might be a detriment though, because the Wano staff could they could like waste resource, like have like basically like throwaway episodes on like the
Filler,
least
kind of.
interesting ones. But for Egghead, with as much action as there is, they might have to, some big moments might have to get the low budget. You feel me?
Nah, bro, it's the best selling manga of all time. Y'all better put everything you have into Egghead, bro.
And I think it's time for us to say it, man. I mean, we've been having our conversations in private, but we got to say it public, man, and make it official. Egghead is a top 5 arc, man.
Top 3.
Egghead,
I'm about to, like you can't debate the top 5 at this point. I mean, and anything that came before it, they got parts of it within this arc and is expanding in ways that we never even imagined. Like, you could probably go all the way back to Oratie and find something that's happening in this story right now that had something to do with back then. So when we say Egghead is a top 5 arc, that's us appreciating the work that Oda's done, because he's making sure he's bringing back everything that we've emotionally invested into and putting it all in towards the end. So I got no problem saying that Egghead is top 5. I gotta make a top 5 arc list sometime soon, because
I'm
Egghead
with
is
you.
peak for real.
It's
But-
got to be top 3 at this point, bro. Let's
I'm
be
with
real.
you that Egghead is better than Wano.
It is.
I
It
do
is.
not care.
I won't go that far.
I do not
It
care.
is,
It's better
bro.
than Wano to me, bro. I mean, if the ending doesn't stick, obviously, it can be that. But let's assume that, and that's not. I mean, we assume Wano was going. But anyway, let's assume that the ending sticks with Kuma apparently allegedly coming. I wouldn't even do Dragon, but Dragon coming would also boost it, and just the fact that we got Saturn and all this shit. Excuse me. I'm looking at this as a better arc than Wano from start to finish.
It will be. But the peaks of Wano are unforgettable, bro. Like Gear 5, for example.
I can be a hater if I want.
Everything with Zoro was insane, bro. I mean,
Yeah, Zoro and King
So
was
he got
amazing.
cut by
Sanji
Apu?
and Queen was amazing. Come on, bro.
Extreme diff without Pooh.
maybe Zoro to do something. in
Bro,
Egghead for this to be
didn't
better than Wano.
Sanji go extreme diff with Queen, the obese dinosaur?
Bro,
The
Odin's
plague?
flashback. Odin's
The
flashback.
plague? Is that what you talking about?
Odin's flashback is just as good as the entire Egghead arc.
ZKK. Who is K? Groovy said Egghead is better than Wano because ZKK will actually happen. Who the fuck is the K in Egghead?
Zoro.
Zaru, of course.
Ooh.
No, it's not. It's
He's
fucking it's the
Bro,
nigga in
Luffy-
CP0.
Luffy
bro.
is moving to Saturn, and
It's
Zoro's
Kaku.
one-shotting. Nah, come on.
Zoro
Kaku is in a bubble right now, being a bum.
Sanji killing Saturn and Zoro killing Kaku. I will be there no matter what.
Boys,
One thing
have
I
a
do like
question
though
for you.
with
Oh,
Egghead is
go
that there's not so much like in Wano we have so many characters that were named and just kind of random. But I mean, here we have mostly pacifistas and like just characters that they're like robots and stuff, so you don't have to really know them and even care about them at all.
It's like Oda dropped so much. It's like he was like getting way over his head. The only Robin shoot felt like they was just there.
Like I used to like Batman, Gazelle Man,
Batman
Pac-Man.
is nuts.
Batman
All of
with
them, bro.
extreme diff in the anime, bro.
the horse chick from
Speed.
Tama.
Speed.
Yeah.
Speed Duel. I just watched that ending, bro, of the anime. Oh, we gotta talk about that too, man. Y'all watched the last episode of the anime?
No, I actually did.
Bro.
I haven't watched the last 2
I
episodes.
did.
yet.
You talking about the Momo reveal?
Bro, the Momo scene was beautiful.
I still have to watch it.
But yeah,
Bro, and the Luffy beating Kaido scene was beautiful.
yeah.
I know that was like an episode before, but still, that shit was beautiful.
I think
And
the-
man, Luffy floating in the sky with the
Oh
sky
my
balloons
God.
floating up, like, yo, that was like, that could be my wallpaper on my phone. Like, that
Bro,
was
it
amazing.
literally is my wallpaper. I'm serious.
that shit was crazy, man. It's beautiful. I can comfortably say that the Wano anime is much better than the manga, to me personally, because
I actually kind of agree.
yeah, all of the
Yeah.
stuff that we felt like didn't land or was rushed in the manga for the most part was expanded upon, even for better or worse, in the anime. And I think that the way that the Wano citizens struggled and how like everything they went through, the last episode before Luffy defeated Kaido, I didn't feel that connection to the citizens of Wano at all in the manga compared to how I felt in the
Yeah.
anime episode. That was like they dropped it and they did.
I
it
think people
amazingly.
also have
Wano
to
did good with
realize
that.
when it comes to manga, right? As much emotion as you can bring, there is no way like you can visualize anything better in the than in the anime because you get actual visual representations of emotion. You get music,
Voice
which is a
acting.
huge thing. Like it
Music.
builds the
Comes
mood
liberation that far.
entirely. So yeah, like
And-
it's the anime's job to enhance what the manga brings. And as
And-
hard as that is with an amazing manga like One Piece, the anime did well.
Yeah,
They did a good
because I
job.
mean the only way
Not
that the
to
anime.
mention-
Oh, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
What was that?
My bad.
No, you good.
No,
Not to
go,
mention
spit.
the godly choreography between Luffy and Kaido.
Oh yeah.
100%.
And Sanji and Queen
Oh,
and
my
Zoro and King, bro. It was
Yeah.
beautiful, bro. They snapped.
They changed
Like,
the perception of King completely as a character. Like they
They did,
they
for
made him
sure.
go from somebody that was like, he had a cool design, to like, oh, this is the strongest YC1 by far. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. But they like fleshed out his story a little better than Oda did.
Yeah, they definitely did.
Like you could sympathize with King during that entire exchange in the anime.
You know who was
Like-
the one that was doing them experiments? Yeah.
But he had to apparently.
Yeah.
Look at who Vegapunk was up against, bro.
He was,
No,
he
bro,
was,
he
he
had
was up
to
there
listen,
smiling,
bro.
talking
No,
to
bro,
him.
he could have been a revolutionary.
Bro, I'm just saying, bro. He wanted a
Yeah, look.
good lab. The revolutionaries wouldn't have gave him a good lab to work in, good,
He sold out,
bro.
bro.
materials.
He sold his soul to
Hey,
the
you
devil,
gotta do it.
literally.
He
You gotta
sold
do
his
what you
soul
gotta
to the
do to-
devil, bro. This
Proceed.
dude, nah, bro.
He was up
You
there
can't forgive
smiling,
Vegapunk for
bro.
that.
He
Wait,
was
he
smiling.
wait, no, preach just
literally
spit.
sold
He
his soul to the
literally
devil.
sold his soul to the devil. Yo, that's nuts. Yo,
He's-
that's actually kind of cool.
Bro, he's
Bro, I don't-
reviving a character right now with trying to save Bonnie. Y'all gotta at least give him that.
No,
He's-
I'm definitely
That's
giving him
literally what I
because he's
said.
actually
Hey, Bonnie
going
right now.
with Luffy.
This
He's
is the
actively
first
trying to do good.
Vegapunk jumping into that Vega tank to go down and save Bonnie. That's like the most admirable thing thing. I
He's
could say
real,
about him.
bro.
Like I've been very uncomfortable with Vegapunk since the beginning of this arc, but him doing that, I'm starting to look at him in a better light. But
Bro, I think he was forced to do what he had to do.
Bruh.
Bro, he wasn't forced.
That
bro.
man was in front of the Gorosei with the biggest smile I've seen him do.
They only
in
met
a
one
week
time.
yet.
But we don't know the context of that situation. He couldn't have known. Like at that
Whoa,
time,
whoa.
he probably didn't know about the Gorosei's like evil intentions. Like
Then bro, he's supposed to be smart, and
Is
he's
he
the
smart or
dumbest dude.
what?
Bro, like, bro, because how could everyone can sense this, right? And like, he's the
But it's
one guy that can't.
Gorosei, though. It's the Gorosei. They're like literal masters of masking their true identity.
Who knows? I don't know, man. It's
They've
hard
been
to-
around for
I don't know,
apparently 800 years. They've been around.
I feel like he knows too much, bro. He's too smart to think that they're just some
Too
good
smart to
people.
be making dumb decisions, bro. Like,
Bro, I heard a quote and it applies to this. I heard this quote today. Even the smartest people make dumb decisions. It's how they bounce back from those dumb decisions that
Too many.
defines how
Damn.
great they are.
It's like there's some. It's a difference of a dumb decision and like a drastic dumb decision, bro. Like this guy is doing some of the.
But we gotta realize though, bro, the Gorosei hide their identities to a T. Bro. Like literally, Vegapunk this chapter said, Saint Saturn, I assume, acting like he doesn't know what they really are, bro. Like he
No,
doesn't
he
get
was-
the
he was
bigger
able
come
to
on,
picture.
bro.
explain
Like
to
Dragon, I
who
feel
they
like
were.
Dragon told him. Like he's like,
Like he has
can't join the
ties
world
to
But
revolutionary
you
order.
literally could tell by his reaction to this chapter, he didn't know that true form of Saint Saturn.
He didn't know
he
the true
literally
form, but I feel like he
You can
has
still
to
know that they're not
about
good
that
people.
They're not good people.
Yeah, they're not good people, but I don't want to say this, bro, because it sounds bad, bro. But to succeed in the real world, you have to take what you can get, bro. Like he took what he could get. He took the
Bro,
best
nah,
supplies he could get, the best machines he could get, the best technology he could get, bro.
But that's why
To
we say he's
further,
sold out because like
Nah,
it's
he,
like
bro was
no,
trying to be
I
the
Batman.
Gorosei
I
is
agree
like
with that,
clearly
but
the
I
most
agree
evil
he's sold
people in the
out.
One Piece world.
I agree he's
Like
sold
clearly,
out, but
that's what Oda's
don't.
depicting them as. So it's like,
I just don't think Vegapunk had the bigger picture of what's going
so
on.
you think he's just like a naive person?
No, I don't think he's naive, but I think he was hidden from the truth of the reality of the situation. Like he probably doesn't know Emu. He probably doesn't know that they're pretty much actual demons.
Yeah, but I think he got no. I actually do agree with Zane because I feel like he didn't realize it, but then once he started doing more and more work with them, more and more research, then he started to figure out some strings. Then left, then proceeded to do even more research, and that's how he figured out about stuff with the Ancient Kingdom and all that. So
He could have been morally gray at first, and then he started figuring out more and more about the
he's still
Gorosei and everything.
morally
that-
great.
The fact
But I
that we
think-
know he has a relationship with Dragon, even before the Revolutionary Army, and just the fact that he's so old and he's been around for so long, it's just hard for me to just take the excuse that
But
he didn't
Dragon
know.
didn't
He
even
knows of the state
Dragon
of the
didn't
world.
even know about evil.
I don't
You know,
think
it's not
Vegapunk
about
is
emo,
pure
it's just
evil.
about how evil the Gorosei are and like how
But
corrupt the world is.
if they don't, if you knew about how evil the Gorosei were, because their power directly connect to Emu. Like, let's be real, they 100% do. We saw it in the room with Sabo. So if he knew at that point, he would have investigated further and noticed that there was something else going on besides just the Gorosei being up there.
Or he would have taken the money so he can do what he wants, which seems to be the case. Dragon.
about
Literally,
Dragon?
That's
the
why I
fact- no, I'm
respect
talking about
Dragon, bro,
Goros-
because
Vegapunk.
Dragon did it, and bro, he got out the mud and
I'm talking about Dragon.
perseverance because it's like 30 years of him building up his revolution, and he did the hard way.
but I just
Vegapunk
don't.
did the easy way.
I mean, the fact
I
that
don't-
Dragon says
I don't-
that you sold yourself out lets you know that he is aware that the people he's working with aren't good people, but he's just doing it because he wants access to the best funding.
no,
I
but
I agree
also,
with you. I'm just saying that he doesn't get the bigger picture of that these people are like literal demons.
Yeah, he
Wait,
don't
no,
know
no, no.
that.
Emu was an actual
Bro,
devil.
to be fair though, you are
That's what I
forgetting
would say.
some context from the chapter, and it's that Vegapunk knows about all these things with the Gorosei, but he also agrees with Dragon on their philosophies. He got the money, but at the same time, he said something about doing damage from the inside or something like that, or like something it takes time and whatnot. I forgot what chapter the
Yeah,
flashback
Yeah,
is.
he said,
I'm
like,
gonna
don't
go
forget
check.
Yeah.
bigger
Yeah, but-
picture or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
don't forget the bigger picture and all that. So
It's doing
I
damage
feel
from
like
the
he's
inside,
still-
giving them an island-destroying weapon,
I mean, at the exact same time,
Yeah,
he's
and-
now
and-
getting
or giving
targeted
them
right now
access
by
to
him.
Seraphim that
Or giving
they
them
have the-
cloning.
like
We don't
Like,
know
we
they
the
haven't
bigger
seen the
picture
damage
either.
from the inside yet, but we've seen the damage to everyone else.
Give them
I
Seraphim.
feel like he's
give
too
them-
smart to just give him these cop-out excuses for.
And he's the one. I mean, bro, like, cause if you look at the Seraphim, right, and the Pacifista, they have the Gorosei at the top. So he knows, like, at the end of the day, he's doing it for them.
All right, it was just so I can keep doing my thing. I'm getting paid. I'm working with some shady. Well, I think this beyond shady because I mean he's smart enough to know, even if he does not know that they're demons, right? Obviously, that's
Literal, yeah, he doesn't need to know they're literal demons, but you can still know they're bad people.
and how corrupt and
but-
unbalanced the world is. He knows that. He's aware of all of
But
this.
you got listen as a scientist, you have to take what you can get, bro.
Do you?
I understand
I don't know,
that
but what about
they're
Frankie?
bad. I understand that they're bad people, but look where Frankie's at. What has Frankie accomplished on a scientific level that compares even close to Vegapunk?
I mean, I don't know if you have
Name
to take what
anything.
you can get.
But he's okay.
He started
Force
mad.
the General
He's not
Frankie.
accomplishing what
Bro,
he
those
did, but
don't compare to anything. that
what they're
Vegapunk
doing,
at a-
he's
it's
part of
science.
he's part of the Stride crew, so it's like he's helping Luffy, right? So like he's in a way he's still doing the right thing.
No, I agree with that. But what I'm saying is Vegapunk probably did more good than what he supplied on the bad side. We just haven't seen that because
Oh,
Oda
no.
doesn't want to portray him that way right now. I'm
Why
just saying,
not?
bro,
Why not? Because
we
there's a
haven't
whole
seen-
arc where he hasn't
Bro, we
shown
just-
it yet.
we just met Vegapunk. Like we don't know anything about Vegapunk's backstory yet.
The
Name
only
something
good-
besides the dragon flashback.
The only
Name
good we've
something
gotten
else
from
that we
him
know.
is the fucking the gunpowder that
Powder
turns
and
into
the
flowers.
gunpowder and the flowers. Yeah.
That's all we've gotten from him. Good.
And we know
Everything
he
else,
has this dream. It's like he wants to have free energy.
Well, let's not like act like everything he does is evil, bro. Like
No,
not
I'm gonna say,
everything Vegapunk
Vegapunk
does
is not on even close to the Gorosei. He's not 100%
There's an
evil. I still
argument
think he's
there.
morally great.
Yeah, hey,
But what
come
I
on,
just
boy.
think is his actions are unforgivable. Like you can't really justify it. He tries to. Like
So
if
who
Vegapunk
else-
said he'll
who
try
else
to, but he
would've
can't.
Who else would have progressed science as much as Vegapunk did if he
Progressive
wasn't in
for
that
who?
position?
But that's what. Okay, so is progressing
Progressive
science
for
more
everybody in,
valuable
like,
than
on the
selling your
entire
soul
earth.
and your morality?
I mean, it's just the fact
But
that
who
he's
else?
progressive.
Who else would have achieved
I don't think
what
it is.
Vegapunk achieved? Please name one person
That's
in the
fair,
I don't
entire
think
but
world.
anyone
it's the
is.
fact
But what
of
I'm
who
saying is
you're
I don't
doing
think
it
that's
for.
worth it, bro. I don't think it's
Yeah,
worth it
it's
to
not, it's
to
not.
sell out
Sell out what? Who?
your
who is he
own
selling
morals.
out
That's
to?
well,
He
that's
does
what I
obviously,
said.
bro. If he had the intention to do that in the first place, he obviously didn't have the moral balance that you're thinking of.
Well,
like,
then he's
just-
not a bad person.
But what I'm
That's
saying,
what I'm
but
I mean, he's not a good
everybody's
like
person.
moral
exactly, that's
balance-
what I say. He's not 100% evil. He's not doing it
Nobody's
to do
100
bad
nobody's
things.
100% evil. Everybody.
I don't
has
know.
different morals.
I think the Gorosei might be,
Gorosei
bro.
definitely gotta be that.
Okay,
I think they might
besides
be.
literal demons, of course not. But I'm just saying, like, every normal person is not a 100% evil. Like, they all have their own moral compass, and that's just how
Akainu
humans
was
work.
evil.
That's
But
another discussion.
I don't want to make it seem like Vegapunk is just like some like godly being, you know, like he's just some perfect
what I'm
being.
s-
Obviously, he makes mistakes because he's a human.
But what's
Every
the point of
human in
saying
One
like
Piece makes
he
mistakes.
progressed science, right? But that might not even be a good thing.
And what cost
Why
is the
not?
it's always
Like
what
what
cost?
is like what the science that he's done hasn't done much good. It's done
What are
more
you
bad.
talking about?
He's
Literally,
created
look at every,
Seraphim,
look at
a
everything
weapon,
else. besides
island
the
destroying
mass
weapon.
destruction. Look at everything besides the weapons of mass destruction and tell me
Besides
he
the
hasn't
weapons
done
of
it.
mass destruction, do you not know how crazy that sounds?
Bro, every bro.
Bro,
And what is
weapons
it
what
of
done?
mass
okay, what
destruction are going to be produced regardless.
What is it?
But-
done?
But-
No, they're
no,
not. No, it's
it
not.
bro.
Yes,
Nobody
it
could
is.
have made. You just said it. Nobody could have made it besides him.
Who making
Bro,
the mother
look,
flame of Gorosei?
like he made-
No.
The
What
stuff
I'm
that he
saying
made,
is,
like where
who
you could eat
could've
food and
reached the
stuff.
same-
He talking
Who
over
could've
each other to make sure we can hear each other.
Who could have reached the same peaks
No one.
as Vegapunk? Exactly.
I
But
agree,
that
no
doesn't
one-
mean they can't create weapons of mass destruction. Anybody in the human race
But
has
to
the
that
potential
scale,
to
bro.
create that.
But that doesn't.
I'm telling you, basic
just because
human
something
nature.
bad will happen does not mean that you should just. Well, I'd rather be the one to do it. That doesn't.
But
That's
nobody-
not a fair.
Nobody
exchange.
else
That's-
is gonna progress science.
Gotta be the better
when you
person, bro.
can,
But he's progressed science for who? You're talking about
Bro,
the things
y'all
positive
are-
he's done.
y'all
Those
are
things are
thinking-
sitting on Egghead Island for him. That food, everybody else all over the world.
It's
is
like you remember
starving.
when
Y'all are
what was
looking
it?
too much on a moral level instead
No,
of
but
a
look-
progressive level.
No,
Bro,
but that's the
that's
thing.
the
Progressive
point.
isn't always good if it's
Yeah.
going to the wrong thing. Because look, when we
It's
look at
not
like
going to the
Einstein,
wrong thing.
right?
He's
He
progressing
looks
the
like an
entire
Einstein
world.
character. That's his design. But Einstein, wasn't it like he was a Nazi guy and then he came to the U.S.
Bro.
I don't know. I'm not gonna speak because I don't.
I
Listen,
think that's what it was, but I could be wrong. But
yeah, I don't. I'm not
he
even
worked for
gonna
like
disagree. I just
Germany,
don't
and
know.
then he moved into another situation.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel
Listen,
like
bro.
at the end of the day, you can progress as much as you want, but
in
your progression-
science, I'm telling you right now, bro, in science, to progress in science from the point where One Piece was, you have to have no morals because you can't progress in society without. I hate to say that, bro, but it's just the truth of life.
What did you say?
You have to experiment. Sorry, am I cutting out
No,
again?
but no.
No, you
I
didn't
just
cut out,
I didn't hear
you
what you said. So you said
But
Oh,
just-
I'm saying
you have to have no
in
morals.
science. In science, I'm not saying you don't have to have no morals, but you can be on a tipping scale of morals during science
but
because
I
to
think
progress
that's the problem.
to progress
I think that's
science.
That's a stretch because there's a difference between.
I just think that's a dangerous game to play,
Yeah.
bro. Like it really is. Like
Oh, but how do you think the human race progressed in science?
there's a difference between being on the tipping scale and having because you have to do some things to go forward, which is very much true. You have to experiment
Yeah.
on certain things, like how they experiment on rats and
I
humans.
100% agree, bro.
But when your experiments are not only for these people that are demons, everything you're creating for them are either world destroying or be weapons that are created for nothing but destruction. You're making nothing positive for the world at large. So to say it's a necessary sacrifice when at the end of the day you're putting a net negative out there into the world isn't progressing anything. You're just making stuff, because like we said, he has made good things, but those good things are on Egghead Island. He has made a machine that can produce food, but the only people who have access to that machine is Vegapunk and his workers. Like, there are people all over the world that are still starving.
That's just a
Next door at
distribution.
Wano.
That's
Yeah,
a
next door.
distribution problem. That's not a Vegapunk problem. That is a mass distribution problem.
How-
And I
okay,
understand-
you're a
I
genius.
understand
You
where-
can't like.
I understand
Obviously,
where
it's
you're getting
made
at.
perfectly. So like, what's the holdup?
I think Vegapunk can redeem himself. I'm not saying he can't,
he
but I'm just saying
can.
for what he's done so far. I mean,
I just
He
you
I
can't
don't want to
redeem
make it
those
seem
things.
like I don't
Like-
want to make it seem like I'm saying like the evil things he does is good just because it's for the sake of science. I'm just saying, like, in the context of what Vegapunk's in right now and how reality works, that is how it works, bro. Like, you can't have morals and science to progress. From the point that the state of One Piece is, like, literally, they're on ships crossing the ocean. Literally wooden ships crossing the ocean. Like, let's be real, bro. You have to cut some corners. Literally in real life. And Oda draws inspiration from real life.
And I can
I mean,
see
to
and
be
agree
fair-
with that,
You
but
need
when
to
all
cut-
of
To
this
be
is
fair,
been in pursuit of personal gain.
hey, listen, we've already
what
had this
is-
big
what
ass
does
like
Vegapunk have to
discussion
gain
and
from it?
argument in general with morals and just how things are used in Water 7 and Frankie's entire arc. That's what the whole Dawn attitude was. Like, it doesn't matter like who you make, not who you make it for, but like if you're gonna make something, right, you should make it with full pride, no matter what it is. I mean, that's the whole discussion, right? Like, based on what you make, like no matter who's using it, it could be for nefarious evil or for nefarious good. If you're gonna make something, put your whole heart into it, man. That's
And that's
what
what he
Frankie
does.
seemed to believe,
But-
and his idol, well, not his idol, but who he was able to like use a bunch of inventions of and stuff like that, like in Vegapunk. Like, he's seeing that now, and that could be like a different conversation they could have soon enough.
I get that, Prince, and I do see how it's like Oda wants to make that the philosophy for Frankie, but I just can't agree with that because
Yeah, I
like
can't.
it's just too it goes to a point where it's like when you have people like Vegapunk, it's too like how Crow said, it's a tipping point. It's like there might be a reason why the ancient kingdom is gone, bro. It's like they might have self-destructed themselves. They might, like, if their technology was so powerful where they could nuke each other, it's like, I mean, that's the result of what you did.
No, bro. but
this is
you
literally
can't say that,
Oppenheimer
though.
2.0.
You can't say that though, because we know the reason why the ancient kingdom went to crap, and it's because of Emu. Because
It
they
might
wouldn't
be.
be in
though. We
this
don't know.
scenario.
We don't know
I
for
mean,
sure.
we
but I'm saying
don't know that at all.
We
But
can
Emu,
know
bro, we can
Emu probably
by the
manipulated
context-
that. I agree.
By the context clues of this chapter, we can tell that Emu is a demonic being, or a devil, or something, bro. So that magic, I don't know how strong it is in One Piece, and a guy literally said that magic circle. So obviously they're using some type of, because Oda wouldn't have put that in if he wasn't hinting at them using a type of magic.
And
So
it's crazy
it
that
depends on
magic
how
is being
strong-
introduced in a scientific arc too.
Literally, bro. That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
It's
But-
just, I think when you progress things at such a fast pace, right? Like such a fast pace where you got nobody to check it, whether it's good or bad, if it's going to harm people or help. I mean, that's when you get to a dangerous situation. Like, it is important to progress the world, but when you do it so fast, and it's to a point where like people can't even adjust to it or even recognize what it is. No one is looking at Vegapunk and seeing, all right, this is a good thing or a bad thing. He's just making whatever he wants, and making what stuff the world government want.
And
So,
I
do you think
I can
that
agree-
like if
Oh, okay.
Vegapunk were able to destroy these inventions that he's created because they're used by the world government in a bad way, do you think that rectifies his actions? If he's able to destroy it afterwards?
I mean,
I don't know. I mean, to be
shit.
fair, Vegapunk is kind of a fraud too, bro. Let's be real. Like,
Nah,
nah, let's keep it 100, bro. Because he's copying everything from the ancient kingdom, bro. It's not even his own idea. So, I mean,
That's actually kind of funny.
Great
But you
point.
gotta
no
be
more
smart
fake
as hell
claims
to-
about using Vegapunk stuff. I'm with that.
You got to be smart as hell to recreate that stuff.
You got a fruit that gives a lot of help in that as well.
Hey, I agree completely.
Even before he
As a
was
college student
confirmed a
myself,
genius.
it does take a lot of skill to like Control C, Control V. It takes huge.
Even before he was confirmed a genius. So
Hey, but yo, I did want to ask a couple questions. First one being that once we see this form with the Gorosei, now like I'm kind of hesitant in leaning the fact that there are multiple Gorosei. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that they were like 800 years? Like these were the same Gorosei for 800 years, or were there a
don't
bunch
think so.
and they passed down these devil properties?
probably the same Gorosei, honestly.
I think there might be a few that are old, but I don't think they can all be because I think there was one chapter in Wano where it's like they were talking to the blonde one. And they were saying that he's the more recent one.
New, yeah.
Wait, really?
The crow
Yeah.
one. The crow one.
Were they really saying? They really said that?
The
What
tall
was
ass
the
bro.
They
exact?
imply. Let me find it.
I don't know
What was
the
the
exact
exact-
line, but I know what Preach is referencing to.
They imply like he's kind of like the new guy in there. Like he doesn't know everything that they know.
I do feel like
They
the
seem- when they're talking, they seem to be explaining stuff to him more than just like
okay.
talking vaguely.
That's
I
true.
forgot what it was.
Talking vaguely. Saturn said, I almost can't remember the last time I came to Surface. Does make it seem like he's been around for a very long time.
Long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, Saturn could be. I think there could be some that are old.
I mean, or it
Immortality
could be that
surgery?
Saturn is a complete introvert and he just stays inside. the
Immortality
Mars
surgery,
orbit.
maybe. On all
Could
five.
be. Could be. Like maybe they like in order to like become the Gorosei, you need to have it done to you.
I'm
Well,
finna
Emu had it
step out
done
for like 5
100%.
minutes.
Emu had the immortality surgery done 100%, and it's like pretty much confirmed, honestly.
You never know. It could just be a primordial being of some kind. But okay, the other question I had for you guys is the one character we have not seen for a very long time. I'm sure you guys are aware of it by now. Where do y'all think Robin is?
Dang, I didn't even think of Robin.
Captured
What do y'all
by
what do y'all
Blackbeard's
think
crew.
Robin is doing?
Captured by Blackbeard's crew.
Bro, there's no way. I don't think
Why
that
not?
like because I think it's like too well, for one they have pudding as well, but I think it's too just out of nowhere to have Robin be captured again, this time by Blackbeard.
Bro,
I
she
think-
hasn't been in the chapter for like 3 chapters.
I
Am
know.
I tripping on that?
No, not even 3 chapters, just a very long time, ever since like the Egghead reveal. Like even with like Luffy reveal to have been completely over what's her face? What's her name? The traitor. I forgot her name.
Last time I remember seeing Robin, Chopper was checking on her.
Yeah,
about
it
whatever
was
injuries that she
it was a
had.
while back. But
They're gonna take her place, bro. Promise. Blackbeard
I'm
first.
just thinking like where would you guys think Robin is right now? Could she be pulling a Sanji? You never know, just like an absolute clutch maneuver so that the Straw Hats could escape. What do you guys think? Other than being kidnapped by Blackbeard.
I mean, you know, Robin has connections to everybody and anything that's involved with this. Once once Shaka told Dragon that he was going to die, maybe Dragon could have started looking, into Egghead a little bit more. Maybe he could have, started finding out some stuff through the world government. And you found out that, I mean, there's just so many correlations that could work out. I wouldn't be surprised if Robin was maybe trying to get in contact with the revolutionary, or they were trying to get in contact with her. It's just so many different options in regards, but she's connected to everything, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I also think that it possibly could be the fact that they were talking about Vegapunk doing research and then obviously trying to exterminate Vegapunk now. And with the research of the Ancient Kingdom, I think Robin might be looking for it right now. That, oh, if Vegapunk has research on the Ancient Kingdom and he's literally getting like in the process of being exterminated right now. Why don't I go look for it and use it so that I can learn something about the ancient kingdom? I think that could also be a possibility as well.
I mean, that would just to me that would be kind of foolish. We trying to leave the island and you trying to find books. Like, girl, prioritize your mind.
But you never know. That book could come in clutch. I mean, just
No
like
lie.
we saw the
No
robot turning on from the ancient kingdom, it could come in clutch. You never know.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through 1092 right now. Ain't no Robin in this joint.
Yeah, no, Robin hasn't been in the story for a while now.
She is taken over by Blackbeard Pirate. Telling you.
You really on that, huh?
Yeah, I am. I'm not leaving it. Bro, first of all, we gotta speak on this man Oda real quick. Bro, Oda, what you got cooking up with Bonnie, bro? I really want to know. Cause
I need to know because right now I'm
Yeah.
assuming that she is a child. I'm just on the basis of my safety.
yeah,
Assuming she's a child.
and if she's a child, this man is absolutely wilding. I just want y'all to know,
Devastated.
right?
Yeah.
Like
It's
I
nuts.
actually might be devastated, seriously,
It is crazy.
because that's wild. But anyways,
I mean, it makes sense as like you really think further on into the story. Like we all know, like the picture that the world government paints in regards to pirates, revolutionary, anybody isn't particularly the picture. But the first time she run into Sabo, oh, revolutionary people aren't that bad. Then she runs into Luffy.
let me ask a
Oh,
cre-
this is how Yonko's at work. Like it's like yo, it's like she's looking at everything with like so much enthusiasm and youthfulness. I'm already at that point, but like yeah, she's 6.
yeah, this
I
man
want-
Oda is wild.
I want to ask a crazy question, bro. This is just a question, by the way.
What's up?
But is it bad to draw an old Bonnie like that?
I mean, yeah, just because she has the
She's older,
mentality
though, like,
of
that's
like,
like-
but she has the mentality of a 10-year-old. So it's just like, if I'm just
Like if Sanji tried to do something, I would say that's bad.
See,
But
I'm gonna
Drawing
try
like
to
an adult
treat it
woman,
like
like, 'cause she's an adult, bro. Like if you think about it, like just from the art side, I'm not saying like how she really is.
But it's just like the principle of knowing that she is.
she is
like,
quite
it's a
literally
child.
a
Because
child.
to me, what's worse is when some manga you got like a what is it, like 1,000-year-old like lady and she looks young.
Hunter x Hunter. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, that's different though.
The-
'cause
I mean that's way
1,000
worse, bro.
That's 1,000-year-old gilf. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a
No,
child.
but it's just weird to me. That's more weird.
Why is that?
It's 1,000. No, it's 1,000 years old, but
And
they're
they
like,
like
pictured
sexualized like a
child.
yeah, and they look like a
Oh,
kid.
you're talking about. Oh, okay, you're talking about what's that shit called?
I
thought you
forgot
were
the
I don't know what it's
I
called.
forgot
I thought you were
the
saying, like,
person's name in Hunter x
1,000-year-old
Hunter.
I thought
Let
you
me
were saying
search it
a
up.
1,000-year-old woman in like a 40-year-old's body. That's what I thought you were saying. But you're talking about what's that?
I'm
It's
like
called like
a grown
Lava Year.
person, but
I
they
have
look like a
returned.
kid.
And I heard
It's
Oh,
called
we're on a
like
wild
Lava.
topic, bro.
No, I heard that question. Actually, yeah, you're right. That's a wild topic. But I get what you're saying.
No, but okay,
I
but
get
you
what
see what I'm
you're
saying?
I
Like
get
one
what
is
you're
to me, one is worse.
Oh,
No,
Biscuit.
the
Her
fucking-
name's
No,
her name's
no, what
Biscuit.
you're saying is
Biscuit.
definitely bad. for
The
sure.
fucking
Yeah, her
like
name is
1,000-year-old vampires that look like fucking
Yeah,
8-year-old
that
girls.
shit
That's
is-
definitely
Yeah, and they
terrible.
put them in like sexual
And then the guys be doing like
scenes
the
and
little
stuff.
sex
Yeah,
arc and
bro.
be like,
Nah,
be
that's
like, well,
that
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
me
she's
really
a fucking
uncomfortable.
adult. No, you're a fucking pedophile, bro.
Yeah, no, that's nuts.
Yeah.
But
But,
I will say with this Bonnie
It's
situation, I'm treating it just as if it's a girl Momo right now.
He's not drawing
It's-
her as a kid like that. He's drawing her like as an
Yeah,
adult.
I mean,
like that.
it's hard to justify this, but
And
if
you
the
gotta be-
fruit ages her up technically, then she is that age when he draws her like that, right? But I mean,
Yeah.
at
But
the
it's just
same
the
time,
it's the
yeah, at the same
principle of
time,
knowing.
if she doesn't like mature mentally when she gets older, then I'm not sure if that can be a real excuse for her. So
I think Oda is trolling the fan base because every person that's like called her that has been like way older. I think it was like
Vegapunk and Gorosei.
Kizaru, Vegapunk, maybe not Kizaru, but
Yeah, it was
Vegapunk.
just
and then-
Vegapunk and Gorosei, if I'm not mistaken.
All I know is Blackbeard is a
Oh
strange.
yeah, Blackbeard. Yeah, okay.
Blackbeard is catching
Yes,
the case, although he already has multiple. But
Yes,
still.
Yeah, bro, that man is a mass terrorist.
What do you say there, bro? You said something so wild.
Bro, he said you want to be my woman. I'll make you
Yeah.
like a +1 or some shit.
That's
He says I'm crazy.
That boy was in. He was in heat, boy. He was ready, boy.
Alright, but did he know though? I gotta defend my guy, bro. Did he know?
He didn't know.
No,
shit
it
out
don't
here, you
matter
know what
if
I'm
you
saying?
know or don't know now. It's
Oda
done.
knew. That's the problem. Oda knew.
Yeah, it's the fact that Oda knew the entire
Yeah,
time.
he
Not
wild.
that
Think
Brian-
Oda? You think Oda planned everything?
I
Like with
think-
Bonnie's
I
character?
don't think. I think
Bro.
Oda. I trust Oda more than that, so I think that she might be an. But still, bro.
But keep in mind, like, this is our story, so we hold that man to a higher degree. But this type of stuff has been, like, in the chat, they're talking about that 13 going on 30 movie. I mean, you gotta remember, like, they used to do Freaky Fridays when, like, the adult would switch places with the child and stuff of that sort. So it ain't like this the first time this ever happened in fiction. It's just new to us right now, and it's just taking a lot to wrap our heads around. I ain't lying.
Hey, but when it comes to planning stuff in general, this man Oda has it down. Cause listen to this. I reposted it, and it was a post from Joe about an SBS. We were talking about it earlier, but SBS from early on. So, a viewer or just someone questions in the SBS, oh, how do devil fruits work? Because I saw in this section that Luffy ate a second known example of the fruit. And does that mean that there's different powers and stuff? And then Oda questions, or he responds to the question saying, very sharp review, but I'm cool. I haven't made any mistakes. As a hint, let me rephrase what Usopp is saying. The same powers don't exist twice at the same time, blah, blah, blah. How's that? For more detail, you just have to wait for a certain professor to make his appearance in the story and explain exactly what the devil fruits really are, eventually.
I
And
think
this is way long ago, so
I
he
think
has
Oda
this shit
just. I
planned
think
out, man.
just anime in general, they gotta start making their cast 18 years old, bro.
I mean, that's just they do it off their laws, bro. It's like
Just a quick disclaimer.
Or just like, bro,
underneath.
like I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
It seems
they're
like every
16.
anime is like high school kids.
It'd be, oh my fucking god, I hate it, bro. It made me so uncomfortable watching like most shows. Like,
Yeah, because when you were a kid, you didn't really care, but it's like
yeah,
now
I'm 20, like
going back and
seeing
watching it
something,
now.
and like this fucking kid, bro. Like I was watching what's the show about the guy that's like, he's an artist and his friend is a writer, and they like make manga together. I can't remember the name of it. It's a good show.
I know what you're
overall.
talking about. Yeah.
Man, it was like the girl he got a crush on that did some shit. I was like, man, no, bro, I can't. I just had to turn it off for a little bit. But if we just to bounce right back to the Bonnie talk real quick, Bakuma, there you go, group. I think that Bonnie is a clone of someone or something, and because as a clone she's only existed for a certain amount of time, Vegapunk refers to her as a kid, but then it becomes, because it's weird, you know what I'm saying? But I think she's a clone. Just putting it out there. Coop says Japanese are
Clone of
wild.
maybe one of them Rocks Pirates or something.
I was thinking Big Mom, to be honest. That sounds kind of like a stretch though, but I was just thinking Big Mom. Yeah, Coop says in Japanese they wild in anime because Hisoka. Oh my god! When I first saw Swing, I was like, what does he mean by that?
Yo, what?
Well, she could be a clone of that. What? I'm a
No
Wale
way,
stan?
Reed.
You just made me lose my entire train of thought, bro.
Oh my god.
I was saying she could be a clone of the Queen of the Dowager Kingdom or whatever, but anyway, let's talk about this. Fucking Wale. First and foremost,
Wow,
I am not a Wale stan. Okay?
You are, bro. What the
No,
fuck?
I am
Bro,
not. I like a couple Wale songs. I feel like he's a talented artist, but I am by far not even close to being a stan of him. All right, I got into an argument with Wale on Twitter.
I
a
never
couple years
I
ago.
never seen so many Wale fans in one chat. It was insane, bro.
Bruh.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
No.
quick question,
I
y'all.
respect that
Who's
man's
better?
opinion.
Who's better, Wale or ASAP Ferg?
That's wild as shit, bro.
Why is that
Word?
wild?
Wale is clear.
Why
of
is that
Ferg,
wild?
bro. It's
That's
extremely
wild as fuck,
wild.
That's wild.
That's
bro.
not a comparison, bro. What?
Not
ASAP
close.
Ferg and Wale?
Yeah, you wild.
I think it's close, but I'll take
Bro.
Ferg.
No, it's not
Wild,
close,
bro.
It's not, bro. Wale is very talented.
Why is that, bro? Why is that one the one that's the most wild?
No, Ferg. What? Put in work. What
bad
other
about
song?
Ferg?
Ride with the
More like
Mob.
Shaba?
I like ASAP. I like both of them.
Name,
I like Rocky
name
Shaba.
one Ferg song better
New
than
Level with Future?
I want
Bro, name
Cool.
one Ferg song better than Lotus Flower Bomb, bro.
to.
Bro,
I
Miguel
can do
carried that
bro.
song.
Miguel carried.
Come on, bro. That's my point exactly.
Yeah,
I
Like,
like
Wale,
Wale, bro. Don't get me wrong. It's just
actually
like,
full
why
Wale
is he?
song.
I just never seen something like. Why is he being talked about with the goats?
He's not. I don't
He's
think
not
he
a
belongs.
goat.
there.
JJ
He's
said,
better
he said
than A$AP
Kendrick.
Ferg.
He said Kendrick, Drake, Meek Mill, and Wale.
I don't think he belongs there. I'm just saying he's
Listen,
I
on
was-
Ferg.
Oh,
Now you
I
got
was-
the
I
chat.
was moving a little quick, but what I was saying was when it just comes to the writing, I feel like his writing is top tier. Now at the
Yes.
same time, y'all know I
Nah,
fall
bro.
back on that Drake because I feel like that Drake is just a tad bit feminine for me. I kind of put Wale on the same angle, but when it comes to just like looking at how he put his words together, it's top notch. But like all together, like he's not one of them ones. And he let himself fall back. Like when you're looking at his own crew, like he's number 3 in his own crew. Is Ross, is Meek, then is Wale. But at the same time, when it comes to those, his words may be a little bit better than Meek Mill's altogether. His songs aren't better, but his words may be.
I
That's
can
what
agree
I'm
with
saying.
that. I could agree with that.
That's what I
Like I
was.
said,
I'm just
he-
saying, as a writer, he's better than those
Like I
guys.
said, he's literally. I
don't
say
think that
he's
means
literally
everything,
a
though.
poet. That's what I said. He's like a poet with it. That's where I was coming from.
Ferg is kind of wild.
Ferg is just a commercial
Not
rapper
wild,
that
bro.
just is
It's
cool with
very
the right
wild.
guy.
It's very wild. It's not kind of. It's very wild. And that's not.
I like
let's
him
not
just as
push
much
this
as they
agenda,
said
chat.
Rocky.
I'm not a fucking Wale stan, though. When I was 12 years old, I was a very big John Wall fan. No, I think I was maybe 13. And Wale is from DC. He used to talk about the Wizards as well. And I remember when they got eliminated by the Cavaliers, I got on Twitter and I was like, damn, Wale, this your fucking fault. Every time you talk about the game, we lose. He was like, okay, man, I'm sorry. I felt bad.
I gotta say it, bro. I just gotta say it. Maybe Ferg and Wale is close, but like YG is. It's
No,
not
it's
even
not,
close,
man.
bro.
Don't
It's not
do
even.
that, preach. Don't do it.
It's not even a debate, bro. It's like.
If YG didn't have mustard, like
That's crazy. If he ain't
Must
have
have
my
didn't
head,
have
my
YG.
head, was that his song? My nigga.
That song is ass, bro.
It was.
Yeah.
That's how he. That's why. I mean, that's YG.
That's
though.
like his worst song that got
Right.
big.
That's that. No, that's you feel me. That's on his top. You know what I'm saying? Let me look.
But
at
then we
YG's
can say the
biggest
same thing for
songs.
everyone. Like
No,
Lil Wayne's best song is Lollipop, and I hate that song.
I mean, that's a good
Yo.
song, man.
when
The
Lil
chorus.
Wayne
Bro,
dies.
who the
the two
fuck said
songs
that
that's
is
gonna
Lil
blow
Wayne's
up
best
are-
song?
No,
bro?
I'm not saying like I'm saying like it's one of his biggest songs.
When Lil Wayne passes, the 2 songs that's gonna be played the most is "Lollipop" and "How to Love." Yo,
That's
I'm
not
just
true.
saying. I'm just saying.
That's not true. You just mad because he rap better than Jay Z. I feel it.
A milli. Come
I
on,
feel
bro.
like a million. I mean, I can see How to Love for sure. I mean, I like How to
I
Love.
hope not. I hope that How to Love is not being played when he dies.
I mean,
I
I don't
would.
think
That's
this is
his
a Michael
gas,
Jackson
bro.
situation where he got that kind of music where you could just play like we on the radio. We finna run through some Wayne. You feel me? Like on TV type shit. You feel me? Like they was playing Mike on TV. This ain't Mike. This is Wayne. He rap about eating pussy all the time.
Wait.
That's-
Lil Wayne's new song was good.
Exactly.
Oh, that new mixtape was terrible. By the way, I'm just going.
No, that one song was good.
Maybe.
Which song?
I forgot what it was.
He's
Joint
been,
with the DMX sample?
I don't remember what it was called.
he been killing the features lately, man. But
I'll send it in the chat
he need to save him for his features, I guess.
or in the Discord.
Yo, real quick though, we got way too many Zorro stands in this talk to not talk about that cover spread though, man.
I was just, bro. That's what before I left. I was like, that, I had my screen on it. You feel me? And I wanted to bring that up, but yeah, Zorro and
I love that.
Shimosuke. Is this Kuina or Tashigi? That's Tashigi,
That's
right?
Kuina. That's Kuina.
It's Kuina. I thought her hair was
Ah,
longer.
Stevie, calm down, man.
Nah, that's most definitely cool.
Yeah, because it's short hair. So Tashigi got long hair now, and I think that's the water
And also a
she's
bit more
on.
blue.
Yeah, she got the water in her hair too. So yeah, that's Kuina.
Hey man, like I said, that's Zoro's daddy at the top left, man.
I thought they was saying that was young Ryuma. I don't know where that came from, but that's what I saw. I wish he would have had
Maybe,
like a
maybe.
regular Ryuma on here.
What if
instead of
Zoro?
Zombie.
Oh, nah, that was.
Zoro got traveled to the future.
Right.
He's
This
Ryuma's
is
son,
so
bro.
stupid, bro. I was
That
about
was
to say, what if
Arashi.
Zoro's dad is the dragon?
Oh man.
One Piece, man, anything is possible.
I don't know. As far as like a family collective drip, I'm not sure if the Shimosuke cleared the German's family, but that's just me personally.
Bro,
Oh,
come
come
on.
on,
Man,
don't do
all
that.
these guys look like
You're literally glorified Power
Bro, he's the
Rangers
only
wax.
guy to rock a unibrow.
you, bro. Bro, that's so ass. Come on, out of everybody on here, that's the person you brought up. I'm
I
just
mean,
saying,
Ryuma looks clean, bro.
Judge design is so crazy that he had people think he was top 5 in the universe. I would think nobody on this picture would do that for
That
me.
dookie ass design.
Stop it. The first
Just
two brothers.
design,
Let's be for real. The first two brothers, design's crazy. The fourth guy looks like Zoro. That's something I didn't really notice until I looked. Sanji's fourth brother looks just like Zoro, bruh. That's why he don't like Zoro.
Reiju has the best Vince Smoke design besides
there's,
Sanji.
There's nobody in the Shimosuke clan that touches Reiju.
Buffoon.
That might be
Talking about
true.
the girl,
Nah,
right?
nah. I think
Uchi-
Red
Nah, I
has
think
Ushimaru-
Ryuma.
the one with the red
Ushimaru
hair.
one shot. Ushimaru
It's
one
about
shot.
fake Zoro. I think the German twin with the red hair is clean, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he's clean to me. I think
Who's
that's
the one
I
in the
can't.
back
I
with the
can't
red
wait for
hair?
that anime. That anime is gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, it's an OVA. How long is it gonna be? Like an hour or some shit?
It's probably gonna be like a short movie. Yeah, it's probably like an hour and a half, maybe.
I really, bro. I can't. There's something wrong about this guy with the glasses, bro. There's something strange
you talking
about
about
him.
Kuina's dad? Yeah, I feel like he was
There's
damn near
something
like happy when Kuina died. That's how I
Yeah,
felt,
bro. Why is he smiling so hard, bro?
Didn't seem sad at all, yo.
It was like, look, women cannot be strong. Then she died. He was like, well, prove my point.
Hey, there's
No,
a
and
thing.
then the next day, Zoro's like, "Hey,
He might be.
give me that legendary sword." He's like, "Okay, here you go."
I feel like,
Like,
I think he might be related to Gandhi.
oh man, really? Jeez.
Or the Gandhi Gore. What's his name?
Venus.
We don't know.
Juro. Venus.
We don't-
Venus Juro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ethan
I mean, we don't
Venus
know
Juro.
any of their names except for Saturn.
No, we got all
Nah,
their
we
names.
got all their names. We got
No,
all their
we didn't.
names.
Yes, we
I
did.
got.
we did.
I'm Mercury.
Yeah, it's the
No,
Gandhi one
that's
is.
that's just like speculation that it's the planets, but
No,
like,
the names were put in the
No.
chapter, bro. The
Yeah,
last
they dropped
chapter.
all five of them.
the
They dropped
last
all five of them
memory.
together.
His
are,
name
are you
is
sure?
Baron Ethan Venus Juro or something like that.
Somebody's Mars.
Yeah, somebody is
Oh,
Valkyrie Mar. Like,
Oh
something
wait,
like
that chapter I forgot, bro. There's so many One Piece chapters I be forgetting.
Zoro's dad wasn't
Shit.
killed by Rayleigh or Mihawk or somebody, bro.
Bro,
I'm
it
just.
was Zeph. Just give it a rest, bro. It was
Wow,
Zeph.
bro, come on, bro. I can't accept it.
It will never not be funny, boy.
Red leg Zeph was put in work, bro.
That's why he stained his hair red.
Zeph was the one that calmed down the East Blue, right?
Yeah, man, he was the monster that held everybody at bay. It was Zeph and Garp. My boys.
That's crazy.
I do in fact have lost memory. I do.
Wait, so, is Toko a Shimosuke?
She was Amatsu. Oh, Toko. She is who the fuck is Toko, bruh?
Well, that's her dad, right? That one right there.
Oh, she
Wait,
was
no.
adopted. She was adopted.
Wait,
She was
whose
adopted.
whose dad? Whose dad is that?
Talking about the hedgehog dude?
Yeah.
He adopted shouted with the
That's
smile
Yasui,
suit.
bro. That's
Yeah, that's
Yasui.
Yasui, yeah.
It's Yasu. Yeah. So, so he adopted her.
Yeah. She was an orphan, I think.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
They should have had her on here though, man. That would have been nice. I mean, ain't nobody up here got no dripper, Zoe Ryuma,
Man, they got
bro.
a fox in it.
Ushimaru.
Are you seeing?
Huh?
Looking at people from the neck up talking about drip, like you know what, only person you see is Kuina and Zoro and Ryuma. Like
I
everybody.
feel
else-
like everybody on here that like, okay, not everybody, because that's
Oh,
just not
Kuina.
true.
Does Kuina look older in this picture?
Yeah, I feel like he aged her up. I was just going to say that, but
Yes, sir.
also he got Zoro uncle and obviously Ryuma and Zoro. They look just a fucking like, bro.
Ushimaru.
I wish that was his dad for real. That
He
would've
has
been
one
dope.
eye too. They all got one eye.
kind of stick is he chewing? That's a ginger stick or something? Is what?
A little ganja in there. You feel me?
Hey.
My favorite character all of a sudden.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I can't rock with him. I feel like a German double spread would have been. Let me look up the German double spreads.
So nobody want that story, man.
But they got their own comic in verse. That's how you know they popping. Nobody care about the Shimosuke clan.
The only person reading it is that weird dude with the tongue, man. That's the only
Man,
person that reads.
You saw how Law was when you seen Sanji, man.
Oh yeah, he sure was geeking out, boy.
Is that Steph Black? Nah, this German double spread is cleaner. It's clean.
Yeah, bro. The red Germa and Reiju are really clean designs. Not gonna lie.
Man, this is how it is. That's the way the world works.
I was with the whole crew, man.
Tama is
Like,
so the girl with the pink hair is just an orphan, and Tama is a Kurosumi. And
Yeah.
she was born to burn. Let me stop. It was wild, man.
what's our expectations for 1095, yo?
Sanji Conquerors Hockey. Now, actually, I think they might go into the if not Sanji's Conqueror Hockey, they might go into we might get started with Kuma's flashback.
And if they don't pick up immediately with Garcia, I imagine Sanji and Frankie like Atlas, get Bonnie, get Vegapunk up out of here. We'll hold it down, and then like we may get something from that point. But
Yeah, Shaq and I mean, there's Kobe and Kwame Brown, right?
oh Lord, hey, my man said amazing picks. That's all I know. My man said amazing picks.
That's what we need for you, Frankie. Make sure you don't move a screen. And just give our boy his space. You feel me?
Lordy mercy. That who was Gio that put the Frankie get out the way? Don't turn Frankie
man.
Oda. Don't turn Frankie into no donut. Pretty
Tell
please.
him to turn
Don't ask
around.
for much.
Please tell him to turn around, but it's gonna be nasty for him if you don't.
Goodness gracious.
But Saturn
I
is not
imagine
gonna
that
play.
going Saturn going to take that little sword, whatever damage he got. I just imagine it just goes away in front of everybody, and people like, yo, how we gonna stop this man?
Yeah, I
Like,
think it's gonna like evaporate. Like it's
exactly.
gonna, like,
Whatever
instantly
damage he
heal.
had just goes away in
I
front of
think-
everybody.
I think Gio is unironically my favorite person on Twitter, bro.
Bro, he's so funny. Like, and you know, he be trolling. I know it's corny or whatever to some people, but when people be posting clips from other anime that obviously he knows about, and he responds and be like, "What's this?" That should be killing me every time.
He just,
Oh
I
my
just,
God.
Man, I
It's
ain't
so
seen
entertaining,
Sigmar
bro.
too much, man. What have happened to Sigmar
He
still
just,
out here?
yeah, took a little break, but he back.
I don't
now,
like
man.
Sigmar, bro.
Sigmar just still tweets though. He's you know
That best cracked me
Yeah,
up.
it feels too generic, bro. It just
yeah.
like
He's
Gio,
still
you could
that
feel his
other person
personality
posted,
through his
like,
tweets.
Yeah, Gio is a funny guy, man.
Shoot, I'm with Juju and Three Skull Joe, man. Those my
Yeah,
guys.
Voodoo be wildin', man. I ain't gonna lie.
They should bring.
I love Joe too, bro. He's just as entertaining as well.
Joe be wildin' with the power skeletons,
Bro,
I
did
know,
Joe be
bro.
getting into the most random beefs too? Like, I
Bruh,
swear.
Joe has
His
no-
interactions
he
with
has
random
nobody,
people is so
yeah.
funny, bro.
He has no specific like fan base on his side because every time he starts a power scale, he pisses somebody off no matter what. He's a cool guy though. I fuck with Joe. We need to have him on. I think he was on somebody's channel if I'm not mistaken.
He was on
that,
threes, I'm
three?
pretty sure.
Yeah, it was three. It was three.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do he
yeah.
do streams though? I just figured he just
Yeah,
dropped something for like a
he
video
streamed
or
with,
something.
he did a stream with three, right?
Is it a stream or a video? One of the two.
I
I don't
thought they
know.
do like video theories or something, but I think he on a somewhere in Europe or something, so the times may be off.
Yeah, I think that's the thing.
We'll figure it out. We'll get Joe on here. Have him explain
Is it
that.
Three Skull is
What was
Three
his
need to come out. I mean, Three Skull got to holler at us at least one time, man. Yeah, that's family.
We got to get
what was
him
his
explain
power
that,
skill and what was he saying?
Odin over Shanks take, man. We got to get some explanation.
Odin over Shanks.
Bro,
That's
yeah,
nuts.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
nuts.
That
That's
bad.
nuts.
That's just the
Odin
tip of the
one
iceberg, bro. It gets even worse, bro.
I saw a worse one, bro. I don't know.
Bro,
I
if
saw
I can
something
find
crazy
it,
the other
oh
day.
My God. I was like, Joe, you're wilding, bro. Yeah, like it was like a top 5 swordsman of all time, or like in the recent years, and they had Shanks like number 5. Odin was in front of him. I was like, yo,
Hit the Gordo say probably.
I can't stamp that one.
But you know how
Goku.
people be when they talk about swordsmen and Shanks, like
But that's the thing. He includes Shanks as a swordsman because that's his
well,
logic for
never
putting
mind, I'll be
Mihawk over
quiet.
him. Yeah, I know, right? It's weird. I like. I feel like that's one thing I've noticed about the community. They was arguing about it. I think it was actually a Joe tweet. Oh yeah. The Gorosei v Nasjuro is starting to undermine Mihawk as an antagonist to fit Zoro's vows for becoming the world's strongest swordsman. In my eyes, I think that as a community, the One Piece community, we can probably get ready to wrap it up after this if y'all want. The One Piece community has to stop saying this guy has a sword. He is a swordsman and nothing else. We've seen Saturn pull up like a demon this chapter. If you think that, we know for a fact that Nosjiro has similar powers, but because he has a sword in his hand, he has to be in contention for the world's strongest swordsman. That just does not make any sense to me. I don't think it has nothing to do with Zoro's dream. He can use a sword and still not have shit to do with Mihawk. That's how I feel. I mean, I feel like niggas be wildin', bro.
And he's old too.
And then I see in the comments, if he really was the world's strongest swordsman, then Mihawk would just go fight him. Like, imagine Mihawk going in the fucking Holy Land and saying, let me fight this dude with this sword. That boy would be fodderized on the spot.
Yeah, that doesn't count, bro. Like, the Gorosei are not really part of the world.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes,
bro.
I'm about to say everybody in Marijawa, that's the heavens. That don't count as the world. I was just about to say that. Yes,
It
sir.
completely shits on Zoro's dream.
People don't even know they exist. Like, it's like, it doesn't count. I don't think it counts.
Because even in my eyes, I think that Mihawk might even still be stronger than him. I mean, we got to see how strong
I think
Saturn
so,
really
too.
is. But if he's not, bro, look at this. Look at these guys, bro. They're
But
devils.
I could see him being Zoro's final opponent.
I think he will be. If it's not Mihawk, it's him. I mean,
It's one of
I
the two.
but even if he is, I still think. I mean, he might not be as strong as Mihawk.
I mean, I think that he won't be as. There is no debate to where I think he's definitely not gonna be as good of a swordsman as Mihawk. It's just a matter of if he got like Hack's powers with his stuff, which is probably the case. So
Tag team match, yo. Zoro and Mihawk versus the Moon Garland guy and the bald Gorosei guy. And then after they handle them, then they have their own fight to settle everything for sure.
it's Garland one shots, bro.
Come on, what the?
Just because he's Shanks' daddy? Come on.
Yes, that's precisely why. Thank you. Thank you, brother. That is exactly why. But man, y'all ready to wrap it up, man?
Yeah, let's get to it.
Let's
Yeah,
rate the
Sword
chapter
Egg.
as we
Thank you for
wrapping it up.
tapping in. I saw you in the comments before the stream started. Yes, we are technically, this is our last OPU stream on here. We're moving to Preacher's channel. I just wanted to make sure I let Sword Egg know that. But we're going to be on Thursday.
Let's make a final statement. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not disbanding OPU. OPU is doing great in terms of like everything scheduling wise, but the only thing that is changing is where we will be streaming, and that is from now on, after this stream, going to be on Preach's channel, and you have the information on screen right there for it.
But this channel will be still used for clips, and we will still do a lot more fun and casual streams. So stay subscribed and be ready to see me and Prince go crazy on FIFA. We've been looking,
Pro
really
clubs.
crazy on that lately, man.
Yeah.
Some 2K stuff too, man. We're gonna be around.
Deadass looking like Isagi Yoichi on fucking Pro Clubs.
Speaking of the clips, if anyone in the chat watches the stream after it's already on like after the stream ends, if you watch it, just if someone could post some like timestamps or something of good moments for clips, that will help us a lot.
Yeah, because then we can make those clips and then actually make them into shorts, videos, and make it more memorable for you guys. I just started there for no reason, but yeah.
I'm gonna try to get on that. Now that it's getting colder and everything, I'm gonna be inside a little bit more. So I'm gonna see if I can listen to these. Have them the speed a little bit faster and try to get these timestamps out. Cause I would love to start having some of these conversation segments. I would love it.
Exactly. So make sure y'all go subscribe to Preacher's channel.
Yeah. And Nasty, I know you've been
Yeah,
asking for it every stream. You never know. We might just post a video on here of our reaction to Luffy versus Goku's rap. You never know.
Yeah, we gotta. Yeah.
I'm down to make that a video that we just post on here.
We go. That's dedicated to Nasty, bro, for sure. But
You gotta have Nasty on while we do it.
anime
Yeah.
reactions too.
Maybe
bro.
have him react with us. I don't know.
How y'all feel about anime episode reactions?
Ooh, that might be good too.
Don't get copyrighted.
No, we're
Yeah,
gonna be
just,
safe.
just gotta
with
make
that.
sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
we
worry.
making sure no copyright.
Shit, with the way they've
after
been doing
YouTube
us,
hold
boy,
us for
I
so
don't
long.
know, but
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Y'all ready to wrap it up? Well, we're gonna do our chapters as we wrap up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, our ratings as we wrap up. All right.
Let's go, Zane.
Talk to him, Zane. Yeah, like and subscribe. I figured he wasn't here, but yeah, he been a little quiet. Talk to him, JJ.
Yeah, man, John Sherrod and all social media, yo. You know, I don't be giving out them tens, but every single panel in this chapter matter. The only
That was my
reason,
shoe, by the way.
well, not a 10. I'm gonna say like let me get my prints on. I'm gonna give it a 9.3. There's one thing I haven't spoke on, but I'm kind of getting irritated with the pacifistas on this side. Pacifistas is on that side. Like, I'm kind of over that. Can we just, like, I'm glad that Saturn's there to just keep them on their side so that we can have the, you know, tension build up against the Straw Hats. I'm really excited to see how that is moving forward. So, yeah, I'm going to say 9.3. But as always, John Sherrod and all social media. I'm really excited in regards to this transition that we got going on next week. I hope everybody's here with us. Make sure y'all turn y'all notifications on. Make sure y'all check out Preach. He just dropped the video. So y'all know OPU, we do what we do. Thank y'all for being here. And I'm sorry if we gave anybody any heart attacks or anything while y'all read that goodbye. We apologize, but we had to get y'all here and it worked. I'm just saying.
Exactly. Talk to him, Preach.
Yes, it's a crazy time. Like, it's the last stream on this channel, but you know, it's been a long ride, and I'm excited to go into the next part of the journey for OPU, and it's gonna be a fun stream as always next week. Yeah, I got a new video on the channel. Shout out to Wizard of Wars, 14 insane One Piece theories. And I'm working on something big as well. I think this might be my biggest video. I think it's something that will really shock the community, so I can't wait for you guys to see that. So check out my channel as well.
What you rate the chapter?
Oh, for the chapter, I think it's a 10 for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
JJ from the back.
JJ from the other room.
That was hilarious.
Great chapter.
Gotcha. All right, Prince, talk to him.
What's good, everybody? It's Principal Anime. Yeah, I absolutely love the chapter. No qualms for me. 10 out of 10. We got so many great things in this chapter, like the literal devil of the Gorosei, Luffy absolutely concussing Kizaru, and so many other things. Like, obviously, for me, this is a 10 out of 10. This is what One Piece is all about. Crazy reveals. Like, even, as JJ would say, some questions answered, even more revealed. It's just nuts. But hey, gotta love it, gotta respect it. And as far as everything else goes, for the channel, I'm dropping a couple of shorts here and there, just casual things. But in terms of videos and content, am working on it. I'm gonna be back to going in monetization gang soon, so I'm gonna be pumping out more videos for you guys. I'm planning on doing actually a Blue Lock video, so that's gonna be pretty dope. Obviously, more One Piece stuff coming through soon enough, and then a special video about Conquerors Hockey. So y'all stay tuned for that. But hey, just make sure to catch us next week on Preach's channel. Can't wait for the new things OPU's doing, man.
Captain Sandcracker, I hate to break it to you, brother, but we get ready to wrap it up. But hey, we will be on Preach's channel, as you can tell from what's on the screen. But we'll still be here too. It's weird, I know, right? But yeah, anyway, y'all can follow me on Twitter at MajinCrow with a K for the Crow. I'm looking at a smooth 10 for this chapter 2. I didn't get that. I got chills reading it. The aura, Saturn's aura is crazy. Like, oh my god, that's what, like Prince said, this is what One Piece is all about. I'm working on some videos too. I got a Holy Knights theory. Not even theory, just a discussion. I'm gonna stop saying my shit is theories because I don't be putting as much work into my shit as these guys be. I just like talk about ideas, you know what I'm saying? And some other stuff, man, and we're gonna get right and we're gonna get it out there. So I look forward to sharing these things with you guys, and also the streams that me and Preach or Prince, not probably, the streams that we start doing on this channel would be a lot of fun, similar to our study halls that we did back in the day. If you was here for that, I mean, it wasn't too long ago, but yeah.
Y'all better stop leaving me out, yo.
Are you really gonna pull up? We gotta get you a PS5 so you can play goalkeeper for us.
Man, I just
yeah,
wanna-
JJ's goalkeeper would be perfect. That would be so perfect.
That's what we need, man.
We gonna
Yeah.
lose a shit ton, but it'll be funny for content.
Hey, fuck it. Why not?
Jeez.
It's gonna be an open door down there and go, man. But yeah, man.
I'll jump out
the
the joint.
Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Once again, like always, we love y'all, and we look forward to seeing y'all on this new chapter for sure. Get ready to get your money. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, all right.
Oh yeah, get your money up because we will be expecting those donations y'all want to be giving us. So get your bread up because we gonna be on it soon.
For sure. All right.
Thank y'all so much. Love y'all. Be safe.